Yo, what's happening? What going on with y'all boy, man? What's up? Gullah Grill TV back at y'all, man. I know it's been a little minute, but shit, if y'all know me, I know I've been grinding, school, work, regular outside stuff, outside all the damn time for the people. You know what I mean? Holding it down for the people in the culture. Peace to everybody. Shout out to all y'all. Hit the like on y'all way in and or out. You feel me? Yeah, but shoot, if y'all ain't know, you better go ahead and get right up into it, man. It's been, as y'all know, I come outside when some people don't say some fool up stuff that, I just gotta can't tolerate no more. You feel me? But yeah, man, I'm gonna let some more people get up in here. Or we let this thing build or whatnot. And yeah, we rocking, yo. Let's get it.
Still a problem for me, Yeah. This nigga just be yammering, Whatever, nigga. All of that talking enough. You niggas be talking too much. Man, all of that talking enough. The cards is in, I'm calling your bluff. Man, all of that talking enough. You niggas be talking too much. Man, all of that talking enough. The cards is in, I'm calling your bluff. They bigging you up. I'm shutting shit down. You the loudest in the room. I ain't making a sound. As far as my moves, yeah, I get around. As far as my sound, that's digital under the ground. Who gon' stop me now? WTT, you better watch your throne, cause that's what we be. Only through king shit. You a president, I mean this. Ain't no talking when your pen is the meanness. I don't need to know your business, keep that shit there for yourself. If it ain't about no money, run this shit to someone else. I know those that go and get it, I know those that feel themselves. If it ain't about no money, run this shit to someone else. All of that talking enough. You niggas be talking too much. Man, all of that talking enough. The cards is in, I'm calling your bluff. Man, all of that talking enough. You niggas be talking too much. Man, all of that talking enough. The cards is in, I'm calling your bluff. Wait, I'm lost. And yo, what they found here? Give me the wheel. I turn this around here. Hitting them, switching up gears. Put mirrors on all of my fears. A time they seen what it is. You are now the means to an end. Back door with your bitch. Front door with the kids. Everybody with the shits. Till somebody get fled. They'll run the whole script. Loose lips, 6 shifts. I know just who it is, and they know just what it is. I don't need to know your business, keep that shit there for yourself. If it ain't about no money, run this shit to someone else. I know those that go and get it, I know those that feel themselves. If it ain't about no money, run this shit to someone else. All of that talking enough. You niggas be talking too much. Man, all of that talking enough. The cards is in, I'm calling your bluff. Man, all of that talking enough. You niggas be talking too much. Man, all of that talking enough. The cards is in, I'm calling your bluff.
All right, boom, man. So check it, right? Boom. First off, go subscribe, follow. You know what I'm saying? That's the brother Gullah Jack, man. You feel me? Real Gullah Geechee artist. You know what I'm saying? The name of that song was called Enough. You feel me? And if you can't tell, that thing hit perfect for me, man. I'm tired of these people talking about this fool up stuff. You know what I'm saying? About the culture, what it is, what it ain't. They be all fool up, all wrong as I ain't know what. You feel me? But yeah, man. What's happening, Sean? I Ballot. TK, what's happening, yo? You feel me? yeah. Buddy was sugar last night. He ain't know what to do. He ain't know what to do last night, man. These people can't deal with me, man. And I'm gonna show and prove that two people cannot deal with me. Like any of us that kick this information job, you feel me? But like, yo, shit is weird, man. Shit is weird. So check this, right? I'm gonna give y'all some context. You feel me? All right, cool. Here we go. Shout out to the brother Chris MVP Harris. You feel me?
Come on,
Why?
Why you scared? That's the question. Why are you scared of me?
Sonetter.
Yes.
Yeah. We have been on for 3.5 hours. I have had 2 extensive, I'm talking about 3 or 4 hour long conversations with Top Cat. What Top Cat does is he puts together a bunch of facts that don't fit together, and he says, look, you don't answer the facts. None of the facts he says put together. He is
called red herrings. That's the red herring.
There's a lot of people watching you. They're going to think you're scared of me, bro.
I want to be really clear that Rod Hayes is several classes above Top Cats.
Rod Hayes is my uncle, bro.
Classes above.
I'm here so y'all don't think about
jumping. So I really want you to understand that I am not going to spend more hours with his foolishness.
It ain't gonna take an hour. Yeah, I killed
foolishness.
Quick. I don't need 60
I don't know why you feel that you need to let him respond.
But you let everybody get the mic and tell me. Why are you so intimidated in my scholarship?
Everybody, you have to hold some decorum here.
Yeah, and see, that's the only thing it is, though, Top Cat. You don't have decorum
at all.
I've been here shit. I ain't even gotta say
when you allow him to do that. When you allow him to do that, you cheapen the platform. That's what you do.
The bar when he allow you to do what you're doing right now.
I want the title of this show, Top Cat.
I understand that, but
you made the title of this show.
You made some incorrect.
Look at this shit, man. Dude's still talking. No decorum. These dudes is weird. It ain't just him. The whole lot of them, yo. But we gonna get to it. I'm talking about him. 111 fake searcher, whatever the fuck his name is. My fault. Sorry, Aunt Debbie. I know I got some elders listening and whatnot. My fault. I'm gonna try to behave myself, keep it cool, whatnot. But yeah, you know how I get though. Yeah.
Tonight about the Gullah Geechee, and I just want to clear it up.
Your show, you can speak.
Come on,
but the reality is,
nobody else like that tonight.
I have not heard 15 seconds of sense for you in like 6 hours.
You ain't do nobody else like that. You're only intimidated by my scholarship. I know.
You just want the clout. You ain't got no clout. Top Cat wants to be the center of attention.
Man, get out of here. Let's see. Wait a minute, Son Netter. If you let him speak, it cannot be for more than 30 seconds.
Oh, go ahead.
And I need a timer.
We'll put the time on. I don't need that long to kill pen.
I need a timer.
All right, go ahead, Top Cat.
Let me know when y'all ready. Y'all got y'all timer ready?
Go ahead, Top Cat.
All right, bet. All right, so right here, they spoke about the Gullah. They talking all this African talk. Well, here's the father of the word Gullah, John Burnett, okay? John Burnett, he wrote stories based on black folks, especially drawn from the Gullah.
Bullshit. John Burnett. Like, who the fuck is this shit? This is how you know it's full of bullshit. My fault, Aunt Debbie. This is how you know this is some flam up foolery right here, right? It's bias, it's misinformation. The father of Gullah studies is who? Lorenzo Dow Turner. Shout out to you, Ava. What's happening, yo? What's happening? But yeah, Lorenzo Dow Turner. And this is going to get brought up in the show. This is Chris' show. You know, Chris MVP here. Shout out to him. He's going to talk about how he goes through about 15, 17 slides in a matter of like 2-3 seconds show. Real quick. Can't really read. All he giving you is a name and he's saying something and going on to the next. And some of them he ain't even talking about. He just showing pictures or whatnot. Shit weird, Joe. It's very biased. You know what I'm saying?
Gullah culture. He is considered to be the leading figure of the talk.
Have you been suffering from the after effects of a car crash? The good news is you're still entitled to a
Renaissance. This is where you're going to get it from. Okay, who else? This lady named Julia Peterkin. Okay, Julia Peterkin wrote several novels about a okay. All right, so right here they spoke about the Gullah. They talking all this African talk. Well, here's the father of the.
Look how fast he begins to go through these sources, guys. This is what I.
That's what I'm talking about.
Look at what he does.
Excuse me, brother. Seriously, I'm serious.
All right, come on. Let's
be believed as conclusions, right? He's just spreading, right? Let's go here. He then goes to Julia Peterkin. And it says Julia Peterkin was an American author from South Carolina in 1929. She won the Pulitzer Prize. Oh, she's top notch for the novel literature for her novel, Scarlet Sister Mary. She wrote several novels about the plantation South, especially the Gullah people of the Low Country. She was one of the few white authors who wrote about African American experience. So she too is affirming the Gullah people And she's not saying that they were natives. She's saying that they were Africans. This is easy, family. Top Cats needs to be stopped. That's why he wanted to talk. Okay, so right now, Chris Harris is batting 2 for 2. Top Cats is 0 for 2. Let's go forward 5 seconds. Let's go a little bit more. Here it is. Let's read this source that he put up. It says Julia Peterkin was one of the outsiders whose imaginings about the blacks she wrote about significantly shaped 1920s and 1930s characterizations of the Gullah. Even though Southern writers and folklore collectors had investigated and written about blacks that lived in the coastal Georgia and South Carolina before Julia Peterkin.
Let's pause it right there. What was his claim? That this is what the father and mother of Gullah culture, or some shit. Ain't that what his claim is? White people created the fake African Gullah identity. Is that not what it says right here under his little banner? This is Islam Big Chief Bull Trash University. White people created a fake African Gullah identity, and his claim was that this Buckra lady right here was, I guess, the mother of it. But as you see, people been writing about this before this Buckra she lady. So I don't get this thing, man. And again, matter of fact, stop this right here. We're gonna go ahead and get right up into it, yo. Cause I don't have the patience for these people, man. At all. At all. Boom. Wrong one. Okay. Here we go. We're gonna share this one. Boom. Alright. Boom. Here we go. What have I been telling y'all for I don't know how many years? Lorenzo Dow Turner, the father of Gullah studies, right? 1890, February 10, 1972, was an African-American academic and linguist who did seminal research of the Gullah language of the low country of coastal South Carolina and Georgia. His studies included recordings. His studies included recordings of Gullah speakers in the 1930s as head of the English department at Howard University and Fisk for a combined total of 30 years, HBCUs. He strongly influenced their programs. He created the African Studies curriculum at Fisk, was chair of the African Studies program at Roosevelt University, that's in Chicago, and in the early 1960s co-founded a training program for the Peace Corps volunteers going to Africa. And I can even make a goddamn, I'll leave it right there. I'll come back to it another day. But just remember, and in the early 1960s co-founded a training program for Peace Corps volunteers going to Africa, right? Born in Elizabeth City, North Carolina, was the youngest of 4 sons, Brooks Turner and Elizabeth Freeman. His father completed his master's degree at Howard, right? Come from a long line of academics, right? Like I said, University of Chicago. Gullah research, right? His interest in the Gullah people began in 1929, where he first heard Gullah speakers while teaching a summer class at South Carolina State College, well, now University. What's happening, Viasa? What's happening, Chauncey? Peace to everybody, yo. Y'all hit the like on the way up in the thing. Share this thing for me, yo. We out here, yo. What's happening? Turner sensed that Gullah was strongly influenced by African languages. He set out to study the language. For the next 20 years, he made trips to Gullah region in coastal South Carolina and Georgia, interviewing Gullahs, often in isolated locations, because that's how the history go, the culture go, and making detailed notes on their language. He also made recordings in the 1930s of Gullah speakers talking about their culture, folk stories, and other aspects of life. As part of his studies, Turner traveled to several locations in Africa, specifically Sierra Leone, to learn about the development of Creole languages, as well as to Louisiana and Brazil to study Creole and Portuguese, respectively. He did research at the University of London School of Oriental and African Studies on various African language systems. He wanted to be able to provide context for the obvious Africanisms he discovered in his Sea Islands research. Such depth and breadth allowed Turner to locate Gullah culture and language within the broader complexities of the African diaspora in the New World, firmly outside the reductionist theoretical model of cultural assimilation, right? When Turner finally published his classic work, Africanisms in the Gullah Dialect, which I have talked about for I don't know how many years now. He made an immediate impact on established academic thinking. His study of the origin, development, and structure of the Gullah was so convincing that scholars quickly accepted his thesis that Gullah is strongly influenced by African languages. He showed the continuity of language and culture across the diaspora. Many scholars have followed Turner over the years in researching the African roots of Gullah language and culture. He created a new field of study by his work and an appreciation for a unique element of African American culture. So this black man, Lorenzo Dow Turner, changed the whole narrative as, oh no, those black folks just speak broken English. No, that's just baby talk. All this BS or whatnot. You feel me? He debunked all this stuff. He did. He went up against all those racist ass Germans and whatnot, and he beat them up scholastically, showing and proving. Facts. Turner was strongly influenced by the American linguist movement, which he joined at its inception. Through his Gullah research, he gave shape to several academic specialties: Gullah studies, dialect geography, and Creole linguistics, as well as being an important predecessor to the field of African American studies, which developed in the 60s and 70s. Turner's pioneering work, which academics credit for introducing African American studies to U.S. curriculum, was the subject of Word, Shout song, Lorenzo Dow Turner, Connecting Communities Through Language, at Smithsonian's and Acosta Community Museum in July 2016. Right? Boom. Shit. The father of Gullah studies. The father of Gullah studies. There's one more source. I don't gotta find that one coming through here. But yeah, the father of Gullah studies, right? And so back again, let's recap real quick. We just watched what? Top trash, talking all that jive about some Gullah is not the not African or whatnot. And what year is this? 2024, correct? Matter of fact, before I forget, now we're gonna come back to it. So yeah, 2024. This year is 2024. I've been telling y'all for the longest to peep certain stuff on my channel, right? So let me show y'all this. Let me show y'all this. This video right here is 3 years old. Y'all see? Y'all see? Stream 3 years ago. This is my very first video ever I made on YouTube. I made a YouTube page, and this is the first video that I did. Live stream, right? And what we talking about? The Black Irish, right? So on and so forth. This right here was a whole supposed to be a debate with me and Top Trash again 3 years ago. Dude been ducking. The dude been big Kootnoot. If you Gullah Geechee, you know what that means. He big Kootnoot. He been big Kootnoot. Facts. That's for true. Kootnoot on everything. Kootnoot. And we're gonna get into it, right? So when this thing back then, he was talking about the Black Irish, Black Irish, Black Irish, Black Irish, right? I'm beating it up. This is towards the end of the video. I wasn't gonna show y'all the whole presentation or whatnot, but yeah, I'm beating it up. We're gonna get into something. Greater care than the servants, who are theirs but for 5 years, according to the law of the island. So that for the time the servants have the worst of lives, for they are very hard labor and ill lodging, and how they die is very slight, right? So right here, what I'm trying to show you is that there's 3 distinct separate classes. You got the masters, who are white European, the servants, white European, and then the West African. Okay? Not the Black Irish, the West Central African. Okay? That's right here. Like I said, it was a little ongoing discussion I was trying to get into for about a month or so now. As you see at the top corner, December the 11th. I went to this gentleman's page, channel. We had the thing set up. For some reason, I don't know why, I wasn't allowed for my screen to share. So I took it as a teacher moment. Facts. What up? Peace to you, Chris, MVP Harris. You know what I mean? I played a little bit of your video just now from Morning Coffee. Check this shit out, right? This video right here, 3 years ago. 3 years ago. 3 years ago, I'll show you. 3 years ago, I'm beating up Top Trash in his talking points that he's still regurgitating from 2024 that we're still hearing about right now. 3 years ago, my very first video on YouTube, why I made a YouTube page, because I went over there to debate the goofy, expecting it to be on some stand-up, man, you know, straight up, you know, black man type job, you feel me? hold you to your word. I go over there. All right, you go first. Oh no 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 no! You feel me with the fucking crazy old red and blue Pepsi can feather hat on and everything, looking like a straight goofy. And for some reason, well, not even for some reason, a whole sabotage. Dude, weird, Joe. Ain't even goddamn show the screen. Back then on Zoom, the host had to, allow you to hit the little accept button, whatever. It's a click of the button, boom, and you in there. You're sharing your screen, the thing is up. He wanted to do a whole weirdo bitch made session about some goddamn. So he just wanted to have a talking conversation. No, bro, showing the proof. It's supposed to be a goddamn debate, bro. Thank you, Chauncey. Yeah, bro. For real, bro. Like shit, crazy fam. A whole shit show. Sugar honey iced tea, bro. This thing was weird, bro. The dude is cooting, and this is 3 years ago. He been weird. He been running too. And he been duck. He know he can't talk with me. I'm beating up the black Irish. I'm beating up the whole black European. This is my very first video, y'all. Ain't nothing but 45 minutes. I really recommend y'all watch this thing. You feel me? Because I was going in. First video and everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? Word up. And I'm already covered Lorenzo the Alterna, you know, for real. Already covered Lorenzo the Alterna. I'll go over real quick. You know what I'm saying? Gullah research. Again, because I know people got short memories and whatnot. He wanted to be able to provide context for the obvious Africanisms he discovered in his Sea Island research. Such depth and breadth allowed Turner to locate Gullah culture and language within the broader complexities of the African diaspora in the New World, firmly outside the reductionist theory model of cultural assimilation. So, i.e., the racist German, oh, that's just some broken English, is baby talk, so on and so forth. Right? Boom. Just a quick little recap, man. This thing crazy, man. These people are weird, man. These people are weird. I don't get it. But before I show this one thing, there's one more I wanted to share with y'all. Hold on. Talking points are retarded, bro. And I've been saying this. These are COINTELPRO. They are they 12. They are the ops. They are the ops. They are. And you can't convince me no otherwise. We could look up the definition of pseudo archaeology, pseudo history. It's stemmed in racism, white supremacy, with purposely trying to push agendas and whatnot. And I ain't got time for it. I don't. I don't got time. I don't have the patience for it. I promise you I don't. At all. Whatsoever, man. But yeah, where we at real quick? Hold on. Here we go. I'm gonna show y'all this one or this one. Yeah, man. Yo, that's it right there. Word. They want to talk about this Geechee River. Geechee River. Or even just the origin of the Gullah, right? And like for the thousandth time, man, is multiple potential origins of the word Gullah, where it be a shortened version of Angola, where it be the specific Gullah tribe in West Africa that's specifically found in Sierra Leone, what you hear about and talk about and see about in the Language You Cry In documentary, where these families went back to Sierra Leone because they had the Mende funeral song passed down through them. You feel me? Absolutely, I remember Gullah Gullah Island. What's happening? Peace to you. Peace to you, Juju. What's happening, Florida, part of that corridor? Shout out, much love. So yeah, here we go, control. Here we go. Right. They want to talk about this Geechee River. Can y'all see my thing right here? The culture on the Geechee. Again, culture on the Geechee. Where is this at? The National African American History Museum in Washington, D.C. It's free to go there. I've been there about 5 times. I done took 3 groups of kids there in the past 4 years. It's lovely. They give mad love. Shout out to them. They do great work. They're very inclusive. Like inclusive as far as all the all the diasporic experience. I mean, all the North American experience. You feel what I'm saying? And where the boats at? They're in the basement in the museum if you want to go look at them. as far as like names and manuscripts and everything like that. You feel me? Documentation. You feel me? So boom, here we got the culture on the Geechee. With rice as the dominant crop, enslaved Africans were used for more than just their labor. They brought with them sophisticated knowledge that made rice production possible. They understood how to build a rice field, manage manage the hydraulics, and how to cultivate and process the grain. You feel me? Slave owners in the low country paid higher prices for enslaved people from the windward coast and the Gambia and Sierra Leone because of their expertise. Make it make sense, man. TK on four. Think no, we're not. You feel me? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You feel me? So yeah, that whole baby talk and they ain't got no culture, this, that, and the third, though. Geechee, them's the natives and all that bull jive. Well, explain to me these Africans with this African culture. Everybody and their mama know about it. Buckra know, the Africans know, the real First Nations, Native Americans know. You feel me? I make the thing make sense to me. Please.
50 with
Please.
Conan for how they still spitting fires, killing them slow. Cause we
Showing
loyal and y'all
improvement.
not. What else you need to know? I'm a G on these streets, the hammer gon' blow. The hood fucking with his butt. What else you need to know? I was gonna pull over, she was telling me to go. I ain't even wanna fuck her. What else you need?
Gullah. Y'all see that? Gullah. Showing
If my
improvement.
niggas looking for you, ain't no way that you can go. Got shooters in every hood. What else you need to know?
The language you cry in. Literally, Mary Moran's son, Wilson Moran. The same thing I'm talking about. The language you cry in. Right here, bro. All I do is show and prove. It's the culture. It's too easy. I live this shit. I was born Gullah. Like out the womb. Before they even knew I was gonna be a boy or a girl, whatever, regardless. My daddy Gullah, my mama Gullah, they was gonna have a Gullah child. Facts. Ain't no way around it.
Cars, we back then, me and 50.
Ain't no way around it, yo. This thing too easy, man. I'm gonna go one more thing like this. And I'm gonna show y'all one more thing because somebody brought something to my attention that I really forgot about. Not forgot about, but I want to tie
Don't forget where you come from.
I'll do it a little bridge. They don't know. Matter of fact, no, you don't get to that right now. So, do I remember Gullah Island? Absolutely. If you look on my community section in this on my channel, you will see a whole bunch of Ron and Natalie Dice, a whole bunch, a shitload. If y'all don't know who was Ron Dice, that's Ron off of Gullah Island. Who's Natalie? That's his wife, real life Natalie. Simeon, that's their son, they child in real life. Simeon, you feel me? They family, like dead ass. Shout out to St. Helena, shout out to Georgetown. If y'all see this right here, I go down a little bit. Start where you staying, yo. I ain't gotta go nowhere. Georgetown County Public Library. How many videos I got of this specific channel right here, bro? Like I don't even gotta say too much. Let the elder speak. Let the elder speak. Yeah, we're gonna play this real quick for a little minute. Ron Dice, Gullah, Geechee, Skrent. That's strength. Strength. That's Skrent. That's how we say that right there.
Performing artist, author, cultural preservationist. He was the former chairman of the Gullah Geechee Cultural Heritage Corridor, vice president of creative education at Brook Green Gardens, just to name a few of the roles and positions he's held. So he's a major part of the community in Georgetown County here. Ron also starred, along with his wife, Natalie, in the Nick Jr. award-winning TV series, Gullah Island, for which they also served as cultural.
I just saw something in the chat. What is the significance of Binya from Gullah Island? What is the significance of Binya from Gullah Island? You talking about the actual, like the actual word out of the language, or you talking about the yellow mascot character thing? Well, that was just the yellow character was a visual aid, just to represent a part of the culture that's very, I guess, common, like one of the basics, one of the foundation. You been here, you come here. Been here, man, we been here. Now, no Abel type job, but Africans were brought to South Carolina since 1526. So yeah, our ancestors and our culture been here for a long, long time. So yeah, you been here, you come here. You feel me? Are you a new resident? Are you are you from somewhere else outside the corridor type job and you moved here? That's a come here. Been here, man, you been here. Like I'm from Georgetown, South Carolina. I'm a Benio. You feel me? All right, cool. Boom. So hopefully we cleared that up. Here we go.
Consultants. So we were more than honored and delighted to feature Ron Days for this library program today, speaking to us about the living legacy of his native Gullah culture that has been so much a part of our South Carolina Low Country. So please join me in welcoming Mr. Ron Days. Thank you.
Well, thank you so much. Marilyn reminded me upon my arrival that I was here at the Carlsbad Branch Library. I don't know if it was when it was dedicated or soon after it had opened, which was soon after I had moved to Georgetown County and had begun working at Brooklyn Gardens. I'm sure, I shared information or some stories about Gullah culture and heritage, and that's what we'll be doing today. This program is entitled Gullah Geechee Skrent. Now, Gullah Geechee is or Skrent is the Gullah Geechee expression for strength. Strength, absolutely right. One of the grammatical rules when speaking Gullah Geechee is that whenever there's an STR at the beginning of words, it's substituted with an SKR. So street would be pronounced as Skrent, absolutely right. And the final consonants of words are just dropped off, not strength, but Skrent. Absolutely.
And we can source that up too. Again, Lorenzo, Dow, Turner, Africanisms in the Gullah dialect. You want to talk about sentence structure, morphology, syntax, trilateral roots and consonants. Like I can get busy with you with the linguistic shit just because of Lorenzo Dow Turner. That's a big fact. So all this right here was also what some other people would call ebonics, whatever the case, is African carryovers. Like that's the way we crack teeth. You feel me?
Absolutely right. Now, the words Gullah Geechee identify three things. Who knows what those three things are?
Accent?
An accent or a language.
Language, yeah.
Oh, you're close. A language.
Location? Culture?
A culture, yes, and a group of
People.
people. Absolutely right. And Gullah Geechee communities extend right along the coast of the Atlantic Ocean in 4 states, all the way from Wilmington, North Carolina, down throughout South Carolina and Georgia, all the way down to St. Augustine, Florida. The Gullah Geechee Cultural Heritage Corridor is a national heritage area. It's among 50 others, but it is the only heritage area in this country that promotes the living culture of an African American population. Now, it encompasses 70 barrier islands in that 4-state area, and it is named for the group of people who were descendants of West Africans who were brought to this country during the 17 and 1800s to produce cash crops. It started with indigo. Then in some communities it was cotton, but in the communities of Georgetown and Horry counties, which crop was king?
Rice.
Rice.
Right.
Absolutely right.
Rice.
And those Gullah Geechee people are descendants of those Africans who were enslaved because of the skills and knowledge about rice production. They had been growing rice successfully for hundreds and hundreds and thousands of years. And it is because of those skills and the strength of those people that rice were, during the 17 and 1800s, half of this country's rice was produced right here. In areas of the Waccamaw Neck, particularly in those plantations of Plantersville.
He said Waccamaw Neck. I could even get in this. Why is that one of the tribes they don't be claiming like that, yo? And I'll leave that there in the hell. You feel me? I get it.
Including now you see, when I came to Brook Green Gardens and when I heard others talk about the community right here, they did not say choppy. How would it be pronounced?
Choppy.
Choppy. That's the way that I would heard it. Because that would be the Gullah Geechee influence on that language. Now, people whose roots are Gullah Geechee live not only in the southeastern coastal communities, they reside throughout the United States of America and throughout the world. Wherever they are, however, at some point and at some time, something about our speech or beliefs identify us as unique among other African Americans. Something somehow reminds others of the speech and the cultures of communities of the African diaspora. And these include Jamaica, the West Indies, and even Brazil. Those are cousin cultures. Now, as a speechway, Gullah, or Geechee, or as it's known today, Gullah Geechee, for years was considered bad English, broken English, substandard English. When I graduated from college, and I'm from St. Helena Island, South Carolina, in Beaufort County, I went to school at Hampton Institute, now Hampton University in Hampton, Virginia. When I returned home, because Gullah was considered bad English, broken English, substandard English, an amazing thing had happened. Some linguists had moved to the community and had begun a project of translating the Bible into Gullah. Now, the Bible is a pretty significant document, many of you would say. So there were many community members. Why should it be spoken this way? Because we've been taught we should not speak this way. But they said that Gullah was a language. It had its own grammatical rules. One of those I mentioned earlier in the pronunciation of Skrent as Skrent, because the STR would be substituted with an SKR.
Again, STR, SKR. I swear to God, Gullah Griot just told you about trilateral roots and consonants and shit. Lorenzo Dow Turner. Let's get it.
It had been argued that the way we did so was because of big lips, or thick tongues, or low intelligence, which was a way of throwing shade at our African heritage. But Dr. Lorenzo Dow Turner, our country's first African-American linguist, during the 1920s began to refute this claim. His research documented that Gullah words and expressions have roots in numerous West African languages and dialects. Some of these words have become a part of everyday English or Southern speech. Now think about—
I'll pause it. Hoodoo, Juju, what's happening? Bukra, Vyasa, what's happening? Tell Klee what's happening, man. Kuda, that turtle. Nam, they say that in Jamaica too. Eat. You feel me? Or they say nam. You can say nam and nam, same thing. Biddy, small chicken. Tote. Everybody say tote. No matter if you in the corridor or not. You feel me? Nana. Really? Come on, man. Come on, man. How many of us call our grandma Nana? I'll leave that there, man. What tribe you from? What tribe you from? Okay. Wolof and Mandinka languages of Senegal and Gambia, Mende and Vai, language of Sierra Leone and Liberia, Malinke, Fawn, the fuck, Bambara, shout out Dr. John. You got Mali, Leaky, what's up, little bro? Hausa, Nigeria, Oyotunji in the building, Benin, right? Different tribe, like God, come on, man. Congo, Igbo, Ibibio. Don't we know a brother by that name right here? I'll leave that there. Okay. Benny, right? Twi Fonte, Ga, Iwe, Togo, Fula. Come on, Congo. And you see all these different cultures in the corridor and spread out throughout the black diaspora. Whatnot. We took our culture with us, fam. You feel me? And it's documented. So what language you come with, what tribe you from? A mixture of all of them. All our grandparents wasn't just Ewe. All our grandparents wasn't just Yoruba. That's ridiculous to think so. That's like the most clan type of mentality I could like, bro. This shit is irky as hell to me. Sorry, Aunt Debbie, for cussing. So I'm trying to do better. Sorry, but yeah, yo, keep it going, man.
How that language began. There were Africans from numerous countries along the Rice Coast, the Gold Coast, and even the West Central African coast who were put on slave ships. And they became introduced to other Africans that they didn't know the way that they spoke. There were all these different languages. There were even the languages of their captors, the Portuguese, the British, the French. If you had come into this room this day and you were the only one who spoke your language, everyone else spoke another language, wouldn't it be a bit confusing? Mm-hmm. But think, over the 2 to 3 month journey across the Atlantic Ocean, and then for years when they were put on these plantations that were separated by the waterways, that language, they became influenced by the language of their captors, and that substandard language, or that pidgin language, soon became the dominant language. And that's just what Gullah Geechee is. It combines all these languages, words and expressions from different languages, all in one. They come from, in Africa, they include the Wolof and Dinka languages of Senegal and Gambia, the Mende and Bai languages of Sierra Leone and Liberia, the Malinke and Fawn languages of the Niger-Congo or sub-Saharan African countries.
Gotta pause it real quick. Shout out to Melanated Goddess too, yo. I thought about her just now. Anna, the whole connection between Jamaica and whatnot, yo, we say that Anna. As far as writing it, you could put an H on it in the front. It don't matter. It's still the same. Anna is Anna. Facts. Anna is Anna. Almond, that's a woman. Like, we can keep going, man. This thing is over 4,000 West Central African loanwords in the Gullah Geechee dialect. That's a fact. Over 4,000 West Central African loanwords. Facts. None are Hebrew. I'll tell you that too.
The Bambara language of Mali, the Hausa language of Nigeria, Benin, Ghana, and Congo, the Igbo, Ibibio, and Yoruba Bini languages of Nigeria, just to name a few. All of those languages, and there are some words and expressions that have become a part of everyday language. That one of them is hoodoo. Hoodoo sounds like voodoo, doesn't it? Yeah. Hoodoo is the Hausa for bad luck. Hoodoo is the Igbo language for you. Now, in Gullah Geechee expression would say, how wanna do? I do good. How wanna do? And what does wanna mean? How are you? You absolutely right. From Unu, which is from the Igbo language. Now there are different pronunciations up and down the Gullah Geechee corridor. In Beaufort, we say Ona. In Charleston or Charleston, you might hear Ona. And sometimes in Conway, maybe even here, you may hear Yona. Ona, Hona, or Yona. It all means you as a singular, plural, or possessive pronoun. Now, Bakra. Bakra is the Bibio language. Who's a Bakra? You ever heard that word there? A Bakra is a white man. Could be a white person, male or female. Right. Bakra, coming from the Ibibio language. Nana or Nana is Tui for a grandmother or an elderly woman. Now, perhaps have you heard Bobo before? You call someone Bobo?
Oh, yeah.
We shortened up. Say, what up, Bo? What go on, Bo? Bobo. Fonte.
Yeah, Bobo is Fonte from the country of Ghana. Bobo is Fonte for boy. Oh. Yeah. Now, and you might think, some white people may say that they do not speak Gullah But if they have grew up in Gullah Geechee communities, yes, they do. And sometimes they may call their close friends not Bobo, but they'll say Bubba. Absolutely right. Bubba, Bobo, all come from boy or a male child. Tote is Kikongo for carry. Most women know what tote means because they have tote bags. Tote means to carry something in your hands or your arms or sometimes on your head. You see the Africans and people carrying, they are toting the baskets. Biddy is Congo for small chicken or a baby bird. Gooba, have you heard
Little
of
bitties.
Gooba before? Gooba is Kabundu for peanut or groundnut. A gooba. And kuda. What's a kuda? Turtle. It comes from the Bambara language for turtle. Words from Africa that have become a part of everyday English. And yam.
Sweet potatoes.
Yes. You set out to the table and
Yam.
You're familiar. In addition to including words from numerous West African languages, Gullah Geechee also has its own grammatical rules, which are based on West African speech patterns. When words that begin with STR are pronounced, the T is substituted with the K. Therefore, as we said earlier, street is pronounced as stripe is pronounced as scripe. And as we learned, strength is pronounced as skrent. Another grammatical rule is used with words that begin with a TH. The TH is either substituted with a D, so that then is dem, and them would be damn. The H remains silent, so that thief is teeth.
Boy, teeth.
And thunder would be thunder. Last night you had a thunder in the room. And when Emery came in the room and saw the snacks on the back, he asked the woman, or she asked him if he was going to steal it. He would have teeth it. That's right. The H is substituted with an S, or sometimes silent, so that 3 is pronounced as tree or tree. And throw would be throw or tro. Absolutely right. So for the next 40 minutes or so, join me in singing, interacting, listening, and responding together to learn about the Skrent, that is the strength of Gullah Geechee people. It's important to recognize that Gullah Geechee culture is contemporary. Although a portion of our heritage evolved on the plantations that produced cash crops, the culture is not locked in time from some 300 years ago in the ways that people dress, the way that people speak, the way that they create art, or in the jobs and occupations to which Gullah people inspire. Or aspire, I should say. Now, the art that you're seeing, that's art created by my wife, who will be next week's speaker, Natalie Days, my better half.
Again, real life. Natalie, the woman that was on Gullah Island. They really married. Real time. Rice, cotton, indigo, the 3 crops. Technically 4, because they call it's considered black gold. What's black gold? Whew. The people, us, we, all on them, right? So yeah, there you go.
That's right.
There are several cultural values that have sustained Gullah Geechee people throughout history, and that either are or should be maintained by Gullah Geechee people today. Yes, those values are closely related to those of other cultures, but we'll examine how these values have been manifested in my culture. And we'll explore only 3 of these values today. They are respect for elders, spirituality, and tenacity. I am a Gullah Geechee. I'm a native of St. Helena Island, South Carolina, located in Beaufort County. Now, I didn't always identify myself by this term. Throughout my childhood into young adulthood, we called ourselves Sea Islanders. And I was quite proud to be a Sea Islander. It was only years later that the word Gullah became synonymous with Sea Island. So whereas I was never ashamed of being Gullah, I didn't identify myself as Gullah. Gullah at that time was only considered as a speech way. And I knew I did not speak Gullah, as many other people from Gullah Geechee communities. But I said that when I went to Hampton Institute, people heard something different in my speech. And they were always asking, well, you're not from this country, are you? Or maybe you were born here, but your parents weren't born here. Or your parents were born here, but you weren't born here. Now, all I could say was, I'm from an island, one of those coastal islands of South Carolina. We found no embarrassment and pride in identifying ourselves as Sea Islanders. You see, those two words, Gullah and Geechee, used to bring shame to those who did not yet know the honor that is ours to proclaim. The differing number of heritages and cultures of America have made this country what it is today. What other heritages are among us in the room? Are we all Gullah Geechee? From Gullah Geechee communities? Irish. Wonderful. Wonderful. There are people who are born in Gullah Geechee communities, and we are known as
Geechee.
Binyas, because we have been here or been here. Those who come into a Gullah Geechee community relocating from any place else in the universe would never be called a Binya. What would they be called?
Come
here, because they have come here or come here. Now, value number one, respect for elders, would be expressed in Gullah Geechee as respect for elders. Because in the language, the final consonants remain silent. So not respect, but respect. ER, AR, and OR word endings are substituted with an AH sound. Therefore, not elders, but elders. Respect your elders. Another grammatical rule allows for not voicing the first syllable of some words. With that rule in mind, some Gullah Geechee speakers then would state the value as spec for elders.
Oh, yeah.
The ancestors of Gullah Geechee people came primarily from countries of the West African rice coast. Now, these include present-day Senegal, Gambia, Guinea, Guinea-Bissau, Sierra Leone, and Liberia. Africans also were enslaved from non-rice producing countries like the Gold Coast countries, Nigeria and Ghana and Togo and Benin. Have you seen the documentary High on the Hog? It was on Netflix recently, where they talked about visiting Benin.
I gotta pause it. High on the Hog, visiting Benin. A Gullah chef, BJ Dennis, what's had it? That's my brother right there, man. That man's so cool, down to earth. World-renowned chef, Gullah chef, unapologetically Gullah. You feel me? And got the history to go with it, man. Come on, man. Man, Chef BJ, that guy, and his teacher, Dennis Green. You feel me? So, yeah, man. Shout out to all of them. Shout out to all the Gullah chefs, man. You feel me? Mama Dunk, all of that. Word up, man. So, but yeah, How on the Hog, yo. Watch that documentary on Netflix if you can, like that ass, cause they go over into all the culture, all the carryovers and whatnot. You feel me? Talk about the rice lands and everything out there. You'll see people traveling in like their main travel mode is by boat. You feel me? Little small little river boats and whatnot. And if you want to fast forward to Gullah Geechee time over here in North America in the Low Country, I can show you where I'm from in Georgetown, Howard High School, and how my grandparents wouldn't have had to take a boat to get to school. And that's a fact. And it's still there. You feel me? So yeah, How on the Hog. Check that out.
I believe. And if you watch it, there would be so many similarities with our culture in this community. Africans also were enslaved from other countries along the western coast, West Central Africa, and those include Cameroon, Gabon, Congo, and Angola. Angola sounds a lot like Gullah, and maybe that's where the word originated. But most of the Africans who were brought to these communities came from the rice-producing countries. And in Sierra Leone and Liberia, there are tribal groups known as the Gullahs, sounds like Gullah, and the Geechee, it's spelled K-I-S-S-I, but pronounced Geechee, sounds a lot like Geechee. Absolutely right. Now, those in Georgia were considered.
Sorry.
Now, Geechee, there are tribal groups known as the Gullahs, sounds like Gullah, and the Geechee, it's spelled K-I-S-S-I, but pronounced Geechee, sounds a lot like Geechee. Absolutely right. Now, those in Georgia were considered Geechees, particularly those living along the Geechee River, which is a Native American, a word of Native American heritage. But on those rice plantations, or those plantations along the Geechee River, there were these Africans who, because of their African heritage, ate a lot of rice. So it was that Geechee people eat a lot of rice. Now, respect for elders in West African villages was fulfilled through festivals, events, and rituals that fostered community development. Tenets and values passed along by the elders, including beliefs that one's kinfolks are worth more than money. The community must speak well of each individual. Individuals do not exist alone, and the community's good must be strived for. Would you say that's a value of the Choppy community? Oh, yes. Now, on rice plantations of the Carolinas and Georgia colonies during the 17 and 1800s, demonstrating respect for elders included remembering and secretly observing African beliefs and customs that plantation owners did not or wanted them to discontinue. Why so? Because their efforts of resistance were regarded as challenges to forced systemic attempts toward institutionalized subordination and dehumanization. The one significant cultural aspect that elders passed on to their Gullah Geechee descendants, I think you're ahead of me. It's a one face on the poster right. One significant cultural aspect that elders passed down to their Gullah Geechee descendants has included giving them basket names or nicknames to newborns. Why? Because names have meaning and should not be selected arbitrarily. Basket names involves assigning a nickname that recognizes the essence of the individual and or distinguishes circumstances about the child's birth. In Yoruba, Twi, Igbo, and Dahomean cultures, they assign names to children that pertain to the day of the week that a child is born.
Facts.
In Ghana, for instance, a male child born on a Friday is named Kofi. And I had an uncle born on Friday whose name was Kofi. A Gullah Geechee basket name also can be given for an occurrence or a physical characteristic of the infant at the time of birth, like the basket name Sweet Mouth could be given to a child born soon after the mother ate a cake or some other sweet confection. Now, respect for elders involves honoring the inherent value of older individuals regardless of their stations in life. On plantations, the iron workers, the brick masons, carpenters, and other skilled laborers were esteemed by the fellow enslaved people, despite the fact that all enslaved persons were regarded solely as personal property by plantation owners. Following West African heritage, it was believed that those who had been gifted with a special skill had been blessed by the ancestors. On the same hand, field workers were worthy of respect because of their physical abilities and their strength. Now, in the new world, skilled laborers, particularly elderly ones, were regarded in the same way as the griots or jalis, that is, the storytellers of West African villages had been. Unlike field hands, skilled laborers found themselves in the presence of Bakradem. So they found themselves in the presence of white people. Absolutely right. Throughout their work days and as they worked from plantation to plantation, where they were sent, they were able to overhear or yeti conversations to which other enslaved workers were not privy and would then pass along important information and news, such as sightings and of the well-being of family members who perhaps had been sold away to other plantation owners. Imagine the feeling of joy and relief to receive even the smallest tidbit of information about a family member who you did not ever know that you would see again in life. Now, I'm going to need 2 volunteers. In keeping with Gullah Geechee custom, give yourself a basket name, or what you see or sense.
I forgot I muted myself. So check this, right? As long as y'all been following me, y'all should have seen these pictures at least 100 times already. Not his mama, not Miss Kathleen. Much in praise and respect to her. I'm talking about his brother right here making his net, and his brother right here about to make this basket right here. You feel me? When I get these, when I get this right here off, you're gonna see at the bottom when the elder dies, it is as if a whole library has burned. West African proverb. I mean, I've posted that many times too. You know, that's a very prominent saying in the Gullah culture. You feel what I mean? Like a lot of African carryovers in philosophy and worldview in the culture. That's a fact.
As the moment of new understanding that has been birthed in you. Or if you know it, tell the meaning of your name. What do you think your basket name would be? Well, I was not given a basket name. But I believe if I had been given a basket name, it would be Houdan. You see, I'm the last of 9 children. And all the others, except the brother ahead of me and myself, had been born at home. The brother just ahead of me, just about 13 months. He had been born in the hospital. When my parents found out they were expected, all the others, I'm told they put up a fuss. What are they doing? How are we gonna eat now? So that after my brother's birth, my mother meant to have her tubes tied. But before the day of that appointment, I was on the way. And because of the weight that she carried, she nor my father said a word about it to any one of them. So that they only knew about my arrival when I was brought home from the hospital. And I'm sure what they said was, who that? That would have been my basket name. Now, give yourself a basket name. Do you know the meaning of the name that you have?
My name is it's Fedoria, but people call me Fedora, and that means hat.
That means hat.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Anyone else? Just one more. Yes.
I feel like my basket name would have been Torm for storm.
All right.
There was a very large storm when I was born.
A very large storm. Thank you so much. Now, a West African proverb states, when an elder dies, it is as if a whole library has burned. So I'm going to await a response to the upcoming questions So please get ready. What library in your family or community has burned? That is, what elder has died, and what information do you wish you had researched, asked, or documented before his or her transition, and why? Before moving to our next value of Gullah Geechee Skrent, join me in singing spirit music that emphasizes the importance of respecting elders. The song is "The Old Sheep Done Know the Road," and we got choir members in the house, and we are, and many of us of Gullah Geechee heritage, we were brought to her to be touched or even breathed on, because it was said that healing powers flowed. And because of this condition at birth, she was thought to have special powers. The sick were. One spiritual practice at times assigns meaning to physical conditions. My mother was born with a caul. Who knows what a caul is? C-A-U-L. That was a filmy membrane covering her head. And because of this condition at birth, she was thought to have special powers. The sick were brought to her to be touched or even breathed on, because it was said that healing powers flowed through her veins. Now, throughout life, she confided that she could understand the thoughts of others, even when they didn't express those thoughts verbally. Another practice of it is funerary practices. It includes having younger children, younger than age 3, pass over the casket, back and forth with the deceased person in the casket. And this action is believed to ensure that the deceased person's spirit does not come back to lure that young child to join the spirit world. Also, a deceased person's personal effects. If the person died and was a cook, their mixing bowl might be placed on the grave. If they smoked a pipe, the pipe might be on the grave. If an individual fished, their fishing pole might be put atop the grave, because it was believed that the deceased person's spirit would not stay in the grave, but would come out and would feel at home among.
So check this, right? I gotta pause it real quick. Bottom left corner, you're gonna see. I showed this multiple times as well too, though. But the Dr. Buzzard dance. Is it the buzzard? What am I tell you? It's the buzzard or the crow. I think it's the crow. Yeah, it's the crow. But boom, African West African carryover. Again, the way we bury our dead. Now everything I've been showing as far as the culture and everything, not Ned Abbo can say anything. Where they language at? Where's their fucking Abbo grammatical rules and whatnot? You feel me? How do they bury their dead? How do they eat? You feel me? How do they view their elders type shit? You feel me? Just grandma said, you feel me? They fuck out of here, dog.
On his or her belongings. Yet another practice, shouting, is a religious holy dance, and it's not a vocal response. It involves singing while moving counterclockwise in a circle. And as the tempo of the song quickens, the frenzy of hand clapping and foot stomping, persons who shout move their feet slightly from side to side. They were never crossing, that was considered worldly dancing. And the end result was possession by a spirit that brings peace, rest, hope, joy, enlightenment, perseverance, and understanding. Now, in the Gullah Geechee community, it is understood that the spirit, that is the energy within a person or a thing, can be felt and should not be ignored. Now, here is a Gullah proverb. Go back. After it's read, please raise your hand if you wish to share your interpretation of its meaning. If your spirit don't agree, trust the Lord. It ain't hard to see. What does that proverb mean?
Read it again.
You can't read them. If your spirit don't agree, trust the prophecy.
If your spirit don't agree, trust the Lord.
All right, you agree? Or the same thing. Absolutely. When you look for wisdom, Creator God will grant you discernment. If someone, something, some activity troubles, perplexes, or otherwise disagrees with you, ask for guidance and trust that you are being guided to avoid it, or at best, to approach it with caution. Have gone into a room, and as soon as you walk in, something there don't agree with you. And what's best? You better back out. Or you better pray before you go in. Now think about this upcoming question and visualize a response, please, before we explore reasons why spirituality is vital on a daily basis in Gullah Geechee culture. What spiritual activities center you, propel you, or cause you to be contemplative or thoughtful? What spiritual activities center you, propel you, or cause you to be thoughtful about it? Now, for many Gullah Geechee people, gathering near or spending time watching a waterway is a spiritual activity. This activity and others have been used throughout history. And for what reasons? Well, the institutions of chattel slavery to which enslaved West Africans were introduced involved a process of dehumanization that entailed a devaluation of one's self-worth, a reinterpretation of family and community, a reconstruction of one's psyche to believe and accept that one's sole purpose was to serve his or her plantation owners and not their own families. So, what things propel you, center you? What spiritual practices would you say center you?
I would say for me, singing.
Singing.
Yeah.
All right.
Yes.
Others, keep thinking. Now,
Going to church every Sunday.
All right.
It was a practice. You didn't do anything else that day if you didn't go to church.
Right.
That
Okay.
was the number one.
A spiritual practice.
Yes.
Thank you much.
Why is that prominent in the Gullah culture? That's where we was meeting at, planning at, ring shouts. Dear Mark Vesey, that insurrection was planned inside a church. You feel me? Let's see.
Now, resistance sometimes was manifest in the singing of a song, in the holding on to a steadfast belief that deliverance would come, or that a trail toward it would be blazed, or in the praying to an unseen but felt God, or to ancestral spirits. Sometimes a sacred dance, a rhythmic handbeat, or a meditative hum stills an individual's spirit or serves as preparation to journey on. In the Gullah Geechee mindset, spirituality involves connecting with the source who can make one either hold his peace, reclaim her space, or fulfill the will and purpose toward which one's cloud of witnesses is guiding, encouraging, and cheering on. Well, back to that question, one more. What thing centers you? What spiritual activities? What center you? We've heard from two, just one more.
You got them singing.
And the bridge.
All right, say that name out.
Whatever you do.
Anyone else? More
Okay,
specific?
yeah,
What
you
you want?
wrapping stuff up now. This is the question and answer part. But yeah, man, that Ron Dice, yo, on the Gullah Geechee Skrent. I ain't done yet. I got some more. I got some more. I got some time, and it's been a little minute, so I'm gonna kick it with y'all, man. Thank y'all for being here, man. I bet.
Show me anywhere, Lord, and that OPM. Show me anywhere, Lord, and that OPM. Show me anywhere, Lord,
right here. If y'all was peeping game, what Ron just showed y'all, them pictures and whatnot. This is the specific picture he showing y'all, and I'm sitting here bringing y'all the video. You feel me? This the Buzzer Lope dance. You know what I mean? Shout out to goddamn Monte. Oh shit, yeah, TKB hit. Yeah, you already know on it. Yeah, yes sir. Yeah, know I'm a history junkie. That little he did just now with that with his feet. Is that not the goddamn shit? Granddaddy to the tap dancing, yo. Shout out to Bojangles too. Some more Black history. Shout out Richmond, Cujo, all that good jazz. Let's go. Yeah. That Buzzer Low, man. That's what Brother Ron was just showing y'all earlier in that presentation he had together. All right, so I'm gonna refresh your memory on something real quick, and I'm gonna tell y'all, Coach, what's happening, bro. Oh, going what's happening. So I told y'all about Lorenzo Dal Turner, father of Gullah study. Fuck what anybody else tell y'all. That's some cap. That's a lie. Uh huh. Oh shoot. Here we go. Here we go. Here I be. You know what I mean? Lorenzo Dal Turner. Brother Ron mentioned earlier in his presentation at the very, very beginning. I said, y'all remember that about the Peace Corps. You feel me? And it's in here. Gullah Research. Da, 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 da. Here we go. Bong. In 1946. Who is he? Lorenzo Dal Turner, right? He. He began teaching at Roosevelt University in Chicago. So when I'm in the chat joking and whatnot, saying Chicago got their footwork from the Gullah people, you know what I'm talking about? When I showed that Buzzer Lope dance, that's joking. But I can have fun and make that argument. You feel me? But yeah, he went over there, told them about the Africanisms, the linguistics, and all of that stuff at these HBCUs and everything. Lorenzo Turner did, where he was chairman of the African Studies program at Roosevelt University in Chicago. In the early 1960s, he co-founded the Peace Corps. He co-founded the Peace Corps. He co-founded the Peace Corps training program to prepare young volunteers to service in Africa. Right, he done went back and forth to Africa, studying these different West African languages and peoples and whatnot. You feel me? Turner retired from Roosevelt in '67. Turner remained professor emeritus. Turner remained professor emeritus at Roosevelt until his death at age 77 in 1972. His papers are held in the Anacostia Community Museum in Washington, D.C. I'm about to tie some knots right here, yo, because I got some time, yo, and I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, yo. So if y'all want, man, I got y'all because y'all rock, because y'all, you know what I'm saying. So check this, right? I just showed y'all this Peace Corps. I'm not even gonna move from this little section real quick. I'm gonna be right here for let me cook for about 5 minutes, yo. You feel me? It's gonna come out real good, I promise you, right? So we got the Peace Corps, right? What Gullah Griot gonna do is come over here. Stop sharing that. I'm gonna share this right here. Which one is this? 2.0. Boom. Y'all see this? The shared history of the Gullah Geechee and Sierra Leoneans, right? Listen, I'm gonna do it. This is its own separate thing. But I'm just gonna show y'all something real quick. I'm nice with this shit.
Sierra Leoneans don't enjoy 24-hour Facebook.
You're gonna see Brother Ron again. It's okay, cause he heavy. He out Georgetown. What's happening?
Photo that myself and
I ain't gonna go no further. From South Carolina to Sierra Leone, a Peace Corps journey. So I just took y'all from 1972. 1972, Lorenzo Del Turner, who what? Co-founded the Peace Corps, right? To this is when did they cut this out? It's not more than 2 years ago, like right here, 2 years ago. In 2022, March 11th, 2022, here we got another brother continuing the legacy, yo. Come on, man. Come on, man. Can an Abo do that? Top Cats ain't fucking with that. 111 fake weirdo searcher ain't fucking with that. Come on. I'm sorry, Ed Debbie. My fault. I forgot. So, yeah, yo. Like, come on, man. From 1972 to 2022. The continuation, bro. Come on, man. Come on. And we're going to go right back to Lorenzo Del Turner. We're going to go right back. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. The same paragraph. I ain't gonna go no further right now. 1946, Roosevelt University in Chicago, right? He was teaching there at Roosevelt, right? He started the Peace Corps in the 60s, right? He retired, 67. What is going on at this time, people? Real shit. What is going on in Chicago at this time? Just think. Oh man, what is going on at this time? Can we say Black Panther Party? Where am I going with this? And this is not even no reach. This is just facts. So I'm gonna do this one next. This is just how it is. Here we go. Where we at? I'm gonna find it. Y'all bear with me. I'm coming. Don't even trip. Boom. Here it is. Here it is. Again, Lorenzo Del Turner, Father of Gullah Studies, Professor Emeritus, Chicago. Right? We clear? Right? 60s, early 70s. Black Panther Party. Nah. Coach. What's going on here?
Africans, and you do not say Africans.
Huh?
Research. I see the very fact that you drop the R pronunciation means that you have a connection with West Africa. Because according to Dr. Lorenzo Del Turner, there are no THERAR rolling R sounds in the West African languages. You're using this, that, them, yo, mo, and fo. You're not saying this, that, them, you're, more, and for.
Nope.
This, that, them. Shut the door.
Shut the door.
That's what you're saying. So don't sit up here and say you ain't got nothing to do with no Africans. I said that's self-hate.
COINTELPRO, weirdos. That's the OG. That's Bobby Seale. That's Bobby Seale, man. Shoot. I could drop the mic. World going there with the bombs, man. He pump faking like that, man. See, coach, get your homie, man. Bye. I don't know, man. What's going on, man? Come on, man. Did I just come on? Lorenzo Del Turner, Father of Gullah Study, Peace Corps, and we got the continuation of that at 2022 on some Gullah job, Georgetown shit. What's happening? What? Come on, man. Come on, man. That shit crazy, man. I'm gonna put the thing up in here one more time, man. What's happening? But if not, I'm gonna keep cooking regardless. I got time, and they got the right one. They got the right one, yo. They got the right one, yo. Matter of fact, I only think you privy to it, Monte. So let me show you what let me show you what was said, man. I'll show you what was
And
said.
emphasize that these blacks were distinct from what
I can't play it off
That's
something other
why he
show.
wanted to talk.
Can't play it
Okay,
off
so right now,
Autumn
Chris
Kitten
Harris is
Top
batting
Trash
2 for
show.
2. Top
You
teams
feel me? So I gotta play it
Bear
off
Cleveland.
Chris. I pulled up. Shout out to the homie.
1860.
Dulcinea, you got a question? And then we're going to close this thing out.
Okay, so before let's get this thing started here, guys. And 147 people are in the building. I don't want to hear this dummy talk, but let's go back and let's look at these sources that he threw up there so fast. All right, we're gonna go through this so quick, right? He doesn't. This is just okay. This is just poor. This is just some of the worst.
Who would do Buck Ramonte? Some John Bennett, top trash bottom kitten, trying to say this is the father of Gullah studies. How, Sway? How? Good thing we smart over here on this side, because I swear we just seen Lorenzo Dow Turner. I swear we done watched a Language You Crying documentary at least 2-3 times. You feel me? I swear we just seen. I done showed the whole family. Mary Moran. Come on, man. Come on, man. Who would do Buckra?
That
even the word Buckra. Where is they Abo language? Where they grammatical structure at, man?
I just don't know how people like him even exist online and how this is allowed, right?
This shit crazy.
So here he goes to a guy named John Bennett, who's an author, right? And apparently John Bennett wrote children's novels, right? And look at what it says. John Bennett, born 1865 to 1956, was an American author who was best known for the children's book that he wrote and illustrated. Some of them are anthologies of stories based on Black folk tales, especially those drawn from Gullah culture. I mean, this right here daggers him. He's affirming that the Gullah people exist and that some of his stories are drawn from the Gullah culture, right? It doesn't say anything that he was trying to say that it said. This is why Kansu said spreading is a technique that allows assumptions to be believed as conclusions, right? He's just spreading, right? Let's go here. He then goes to Julia Peterkin. And it says Julia Peterkin was an American author from South Carolina in 1929. She won the Pulitzer Prize. Oh, she's top notch for the novel literature for her novel Scarlet Sister Mary. She wrote several novels about the plantation South, especially the Gullah people of the Low Country. She was one of the few white authors who wrote about African American experience. So she too is affirming the Gullah people, and she's not saying that they were natives. She's saying that they were Africans. This is easy, family. Top Cats needs to be stopped. That's why he wanted to talk. Okay, so right now, Chris Harris is batting 2 for 2. Top Cats is 0 for 2. Let's go forward 5 seconds. Let's go a little bit more. Here it is. Let's read this source that he put up. It says, Julia Peterkin was one of the outsiders whose imaginings about the blacks she wrote about significantly shaped 1920s and 1930s characterizations of the Gullah. Even though Southern writers and folklore collectors had investigated and written about blacks that lived in the coastal Georgia and South Carolina before Julia Peterkin, and emphasized that these blacks were distinct from other blacks in America. It says it right there. Peterkin's writings initiated the consolidation of quote unquote Gullah as a distinct identity by modernist primitivists who became obsessed with uncovering African origins of Gullah culture. Why did you show this? This is affirming that Gullah people are Africans, dummy. Let's continue to read. While she was not the originator of the concept, she made it widely popular. Unlike the white modernists in the North, Julia Peterkin did not have to venture into black spaces in order to encounter, observe, and engage with beloved primitives. Peterkin, a South Carolina native and white,
real quick. I forgot to mention one thing. When I did that whole uh Renzo Dow Turner Black Panther Party Chicago, I did leave one key part. I'm pretty sure everybody in the chat got it, but somebody might come around. I got some misinformed or not knowing person in the comments saying you ain't said nothing. Well, who was the Black Panther that was in Chicago at the time? Shout out to Fred Hampton Sr. And with that being said, shout out to Fred Hampton Jr. That's my brother. Shout out to Jacob Blake too in Chicago. What's happening? But yeah, we'll keep it going.
Wife of a plantation owner, lived among blacks and who worked for her. The racial arrangement inherent to the Southern plantation offered Peterkin a unique entry point into black life and lent credibility to her depiction of the Gullah. I mean, it's right there, family. It's right there. Let's go to the next source that he flew through. So far we've gone through 4 sources, and he went through these sources in what, 3 seconds? It says Peterkin's acclaim benefited laying signs black laborers as well. An anonymous donor from New York pledged to contribute $1 to pay membership dues for 100 blacks on Peterkin's plantation in support of the NAACP's Penny Ahead campaign. Clearly, Peterkin's Blue Book plantation nestled itself deep in the imagination of all who encountered it, and they began to imagine authentic Gullah folk. The first widespread conceptualization of Gullah people was literally rooted in fiction. This is what he tries to play with. While Peterkin was busy crafting Gullah tales, which were interpreted by the people who read them as quasi-ethnographic reports, modernist social scientists began to seriously take up questions about the African retentions and looked for verifiable phenomenon through which they could prove that voodoo roots and conjure practices among Southern blacks originated in Africa. So when they were sitting up there talking about the folklore concerning the Gullah folk, or they were talking about their traditions, many people were self-interpreting their traditions.
Did we just get that? This motherfucker want to pull up a Buckra lady who was a slave owner, married to a slave owner, so that means she owned it too. Come on, yo. So we're not doing that. We don't got to do that whole they were her property shit. You feel me? Like, come on now. You feel me? And if y'all don't, They Were Her Property was a book about white women in antebellum South owning slaves, right? So we don't got to, you feel me? So boom. And he tries to say that that's the mother of the Gullah culture. That why, sir, man, I be really wanting to meet these people, man. We gonna keep it scholastic though. So check it. White people created the fake African Gullah identity. And if I gotta show y'all, I gladly will, because some of y'all came in a little bit late and it been a minute. So I'll gladly, what it called on Clubhouse, refresh the room. It's been a minute. But yeah, I'll gladly refresh the room real quick, right? Here we go. Here we go. You talk about this dude Bottom Kitten. You talking about Bottom Kitten. So I'm gonna show the cause some of y'all just might not know. I've been around for a minute. This is my very first YouTube. This is my very first video on YouTube, right? 3 years ago, man. 3 years ago. You feel me? January 20, 2021 type shit. You feel me? Had a debate with Top Trash. That while back, long ago. Put up to his shit. He was on some whole job. Didn't want to share a screen. The same job they be doing now. It ain't changed. They'll be trying to tell, the little people that's still out here, not little. The young brother that's still out here right now, Lucky and all them cats and whatnot. Like, yo, I already know how the gameplay is, yo, you feel me? But, and they peep game, you feel me? It's all love. They doing their thing, yo. They kicking ass. They built the ass type shit. Speaking of Chicago, you feel me? There's no Diddy. Then when you fucking motherfuckers up, you feel me? So, boom. Didn't want to share the screen or whatnot, and that would prompt me to make my own YouTube channel because I had so much content. I had to get that joint out. I had like 60 slides, you feel me? Ready to go ahead and bomb on him. But check this out. So right here, what I'm trying to show you is that there's 3 distinct separate classes. You got the masters, who are white European, the servants, white European, and then the West African. Okay? not the Black Irish, the West Central African. Okay, this right here. Like I said, it was a little ongoing discussion I was trying to get into for about a month or so now. As you see at the top corner, December the 11th. I went to this gentleman's page, channel. We had the thing set up. For some reason, I don't know why, I wasn't allowed for my screen to share. So I took it as a teacher moment. Learn how to work these Zoom settings and StreamYard settings and all that stuff. And also be careful which channel you go over to. Everybody ain't with the, some people just with the flim, crazy, ignorant stuff. You know what I mean? But yes, that right there is the Black Irish. And as you see, he didn't want to share the screen or whatnot. You know what I'm saying? On that whole job. Way back then. He been running and ducking there since. No diddy. You feel me? So yeah, man. Shoot. You know what? I think I might go ahead and dead this too. I ain't even watched this yet. Cause there really ain't no need to. For me at least. But this a talking point that they just love to, I don't even know, refo. You feel me? So where that? That's it. What we looking at, people? Gullah Geechee TV Nation News with who? Queen Quet, episode 20, part 3, Seminole Day. This back in 2009, man. 14 years ago. No, was there even Aboriginals 14 years ago? I can't think of not one Abo on YouTube 14 years ago. You gotta like you gotta get into real technicalities like Nubians and shit like that, yo, and Moors or whatever. But like the straight the weird the specific cult that we gotta deal with now, I don't need it's gonna be hard pressed for me, man. But then again, 14 years ago, shit, I just graduated high school. This '09. So yeah, shout out to Mama to high school. Big facts. Brazilian Monk, what's happening? Juju, appreciate you rocking out with us. Yo, Coach, what's happening? TK, what's happening? Ogun, what's happening? Subscribe to Black Brown Table, man. Them the guys and gal over there, man. You feel me? For sure. That ass.
I want to tell them to do. Joining me with my sister Ventura here from Oklahoma. So we have all the Seminole family in the house today. Now, where do you live?
I live in Wewoka, Oklahoma.
Okay, and now you were telling me something very important about your house.
Yes.
What's the deal with your house where you live in Wewoka?
My house is the last remaining structure of the 19th century Seminole Republic, and 2 Seminole chiefs lived in it, John Brown and Alice Brown Davis.
Wow, and now what did they do that was very significant?
Well, John Brown, he was a chief for like 20 years, I think.
Wow.
In the early 1900s. And he's the one who signed the treaty, the 1866 treaty that says that everybody is a Seminole,
right?
Regardless if they're black or whatever.
Or whatever, right? And now people have tried to change that.
Yes, they tried to change that because they don't know their culture.
They don't know the culture and the history, and that's why we have to continue to teach.
Right.
But now, so how did you manage to get that house?
I found it in Old House Renewal.
Are you kidding? Okay. And so at the time, did you know the history of the house, or did you find out after you got there?
I found out after I called them.
Okay.
And so then I had talked to Dub, because Dub is my teacher, and he told me that John Horse founded Wewoka, and I didn't know that. So that was pretty awesome, and I'm the only Black Seminole to come back to Oklahoma that I know of since probably early 1900s.
Early 1900s, right? Yes.
And
so how long you lived in this house?
5 years.
Okay, and you were about to say, and?
Oh, I had bought it in 99, I think.
Okay, outstanding. So the next time y'all see we gonna be at her house.
Yeah.
So that way you can see the inside and everything and feel the spirit that's there.
Oh, yeah.
Because we know that it's our ancestors that had to call you back.
Yep.
And so they wanted that building kept in the family for a reason.
Yeah, I feel like that we're the missing link of the Seminole Nation.
Yeah.
And that house represents the heart of the Seminole Nation. And that it brings, we're the missing link, and we're the the missing side between all of them. So my house is for the Black Seminoles, and that is our declaration of our land. And anybody that comes to my house has to hear about the Black Seminoles.
That's it, right? Exactly. So you're the living voice. So the board speak into you, and you speak out to all of us. That's outstanding. So you keep it up, and we definitely going to come pay you a visit and everything. We have our powwow of our own.
Yeah.
You see? Yes. Yes. So 100 children, as you always know, 100 to tune in and dish up the what going on.
So if the Abbo's claiming this shit, where they at, yo? The indigenous to the
Rice
keyboard.
water. So you prepare some rice, you boil the rice, and then you put one portion of rice and sugar in the blender, and then you let it sit, and then you combine it, I think with some milk.
A little bit. Yeah.
Pon un poquito de leche, ¿verdad? También. ¿O no? Es nada más lo del flavors the water.
Yeah,
Everybody's having a good time, so we're gonna go ahead and close out in prayer. And everybody just keep smiling at one another. And remember your
Cowboys.
Came from so far wide.
You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to figure out where the Abbo shit be at, man. Like, where's the Abbo job? Where they culture, where they language, where they customs. You know what I'm saying? Shit. I thought it was like up in here one more time, man. We gonna see what's up, bro. Y'all want to see something in specifically? Y'all can ask. Pretty sure I can get it if I ain't already got it. You know what I mean? We can deal with it, talk about it and shit. For the ones that's here, matter of fact, I'm gonna share one more thing with y'all, yo. Cause I fuck with y'all. Now look, if you've been around with the each matter of fact, shout out to each one teach one. True Story, Rob Boris, Chanel, Sister Kaba, right? Jehudi. You feel me? So yeah, shout out to the each one teach one crew. Start where you stand tight, job. The shit been dead for a long time. For a long time. You feel me? This right here is the Abbo body bag playbook. You feel me? Robbing Native American culture. Alexander von Wontnow, Leo Weiner, Arab historian who chronicles Abbo books. So the whole man Samusha shit right here. Malcolm X Doctrine, 1811 New Orleans, Black Kings and Governors, Warrior, like all these are just shit. Typically, you know, all these are just presentations and information. Each one teacher will been putting out over the past. How long I've been knowing these? Damn near a decade, bro. I've been knowing Truth and all them dudes, man. That's wild. It's been a minute, yo. So yeah, Prince Hall movement, the color conventions, West African strategies used to fight against slavery, all the 500 documented revolts, West Indian Emancipation Day, Abraham Lincoln Decoded, Africanism in America, Black Florida, what up, Juju? The first African in the Americas, origins of Pan-Africanism. Ain't this all the talking points? For the most part. And those just the broad, like I can click on each, like for example. Boom. Shit, like I said, shout out to the brother Rob Bourne, yo. Right? Juan Moreno. And these joints is old, man. Like not old, like you know what I'm saying, but like they been this shit, these talking points been beat up. They been beat up, man. Like them the big homies, yo. Straight primaries. Straight primaries, yo. You feel me? September 5th, Granada, Spain, 1501, dog. Like what you talking about? You feel me? The agreement between the crown and citizens Louisiana to lead to lead settler expedition into La Española. The agreement prohibited the residence in the colony of individuals banished from the Spanish kingdoms and those who had been Jews or Moors or reconciled. You feel me? Like what? So miss saw me with all that fucking we were this, that, and the third bullshit, dog. Like what? Moors sat down, Hebrews sat down, bro. Cause y'all be trying to jive with the guy. Y'all be trying to click up with the Abbos anyway. This smoke for all y'all. Right, we got right here. Some scholars believe that Limbo was born in Africa, the Central Africa and Congo region. Right? Like, come on, man. This is body bag shit. Oh shit. So right here. Oh shit. I got you. I ain't even greedy like. Oh shit. Oh, y'all can't see that. Cool. I like that new update. Where I shared. I got you, yo. A social history of black slaves and freedom in Portugal. Mm. The body bags, man. Body bags. Right here. So when truth be like, the first slaves that brought over were Christian, 1457, for instance, D. Alfonso V decreed that an infidel slave who became a Christian did not thereby become a freeman until 3 months after his conversion. These is primaries, yo. Intangible culture. So all that Gullah shit we showing y'all, that's intangible culture, dog. You feel me? General History of the Caribbean, Volume 3. American Negro Slave Revolts. I got this one too. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit crazy out here. Shit crazy. What we got? Black Florida. Like, again, Wangarito. Mm. Born in, born in West Africa. A People's History of Florida. Uh-oh. My shit hit so different. I'll cash out for y'all if y'all know who that is. But I ain't gonna do it because I know I know y'all know. I'm fucking with y'all. But yeah, man. Oh shit. The president of the let me make sure y'all can see this shit. Give me a one if I can see this. Is it clear? Give me a one or something. Fuck with me. Let me know. So let's say on December the 11th, 1526, I be telling y'all, the first Africans brought to America, 1526. Charles V granted Narvaez charter to conquer all the territory extending from the Rio de las Palmas of the Cape of Florida and decreed him, whatever that word is, of all the territory he conquered. The precedent for the Narvaez expedition was the voyage and colonization efforts of Lucas Vasquez de Leon, a wealthy Spanish noble from Toledo who attempted to establish a settlement at the Gullah province of Florida in 1526. The settlement of 600 settlers included enslaved Africans. The settlement of 600 settlers included enslaved Africans. We got 1526. We got Florida. We got Vasquez de Leon, the Spanish dude from Toledo. They gonna try to say he was black European. And we got the Gullah. And we got Africans. But they gonna tell you, ain't no Africans. The dark folk always been they. You know what I'm talking about? And the Gullah is the Geechee. Or the Gullah Geechee. By the show y'all the Africans on the Ogeechee River doing African jive. And I'm showing y'all right here, with Rob Bourne showing y'all right here, 1526. Africans being brought to Florida in the Gullah province. So, yeah. What else? What's happening in St. Aug? You feel me? The colonial marines in St. John, you feel me? Like the Fort Mose. And fuck the governor too. He talking about some the Africans learned these skills because of slavery. Fuck you, dude. I'm sorry, Aunt Debbie, my bad. But check this. October 1687. The first recorded fugitive slaves from Carolina arrived at St. Augustine. Governor Diego de whatever dutifully reported to Spain that 8 men, 2 women, and a 3-year-old nursing child. 8 men, 2 women, and a 3-year-old had made good their escape in a boat. 6 of the men were put to work on the new Castillo. de San Marcos, but two others were assigned to work with the blacksmith, a possible indication they already had. But two others were assigned to work with the blacksmith, a possible indication that they already had skills in that area. The women became domestics in the house of the governor. You feel like when an English official arrived the next fall to claim them, Governor Q refused to release them on the grounds that they had been converted to Catholicism, had married into town, and were usefully employed. So we got to talk about the edict that granted Spain, if all the Africans come to Florida, you be free, convert to Catholicism, fight in the army, or fight in the military. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. First proclamation of freedom for Africans, 1693. Again, that edict in 1693, King Charles II issued the first official position on the runaways, giving liberty to all, the men as well as the women, so that by their example and by my liberality, others will do the same. 8 men, 2 women, and a 3-year-old baby. Facts. African revolutionaries and the embassies connection, bro. Like Rob Bourne put his foot in the motherfucker right here, man. But think about it though. Rob Bourne did all this. Rob Bourne, True Chanel, done did all this shit how many years ago? And we still having these same conversations, yo. The information ain't changed. Only difference is the presenter. You feel me? You just take your pick. You want Kobe, LeBron, Jordan, you want AI. Like that's all it is, man. Information is information. You can't get around it. You know what I'm talking about? Mm. Francisco Menendez and his Mandingo wife, who had fled with him from Carolina 3 years earlier. Like we could talk about him, we could talk about Big Prince Winton and all, and this is part of Gullah history. Where they fleeing from? The Low Country. Where they coming from? West Central Africa. Where the same place the ancestors came from. The fuck? Why? Because of the skills that they had where they was at. The fuck, man. Sorry. Oh man. Negro Ford. The Gullah Wars, and I got all these books too. The Invisible War, all the jive, man. Come on, come on. You feel me? Negro War. Mm. Captain John T. Sprague wrote the following: The Negroes, from the commencement of the Florida War, have, for their numbers, been the most formidable foe, more bloodthirsty, active, and revengeful than the Indian. So this Buckner, no, it's some Negroes and it's some Indians, and they ain't the same. But he got experience with both different types of people, and he's saying them them West African folk getting yeah. Okay, what you mean, dude? What you talking about, man? The Battle at Horseshoe Bend. Where Voss at, man? This is thing right here. Creek Confederation, the defeat of the Creek Federation and the movement of Chiefs Sakakofa into alliance with the Gullah Freeman fighters provided the extra manpower for what can be called the Grand Alliance of the Exiles against the U.S. Continental Army, dude. So you got people and you got some like, come on, two different. It's a clear distinction, dude. Clear, clear. Like I said, shout out to the Colonial Marines, Spanish Colonial Black Militia. You feel me? Records of many of the more prominent military encounters indicate a predominant proportion of Gullah. The key battles were fought in Florida, a region whose population at the time was predominantly Gullah. As General Andrew Jackson wrote in 1818, the American motivation from the invasion of the Florida was to chastise a savage foe, the Spanish, who combined with a lawless band of Negro brigands, have for some time past been carrying on a cruel and unprovoked war against the citizens of the United States. Black and Indian towns. We could talk about Angola, Florida. You feel me? Like, come on. Look, man, it's a whole key. Come on, man. Come on. And they don't know about none of this stuff. Shout out to Sarasota, man. Because I personally got family there. That's a long Gullah connection story for me. This is my own personal job. You know what I mean? What do you got right here? West African strategies used to fight the ooh the Chronicle of the Discovery and Conquest of Guinea. So the Moors had the same thought that our men had, and being more carefully on the watch, had arranged three ambushes, as well as they could behind some dunes located there. There they waited until they saw that our men were near. Then the Moors, seeing they were much more numerous than our men, sprung their trap and advanced strongly against them. However, at our last men saw the great danger they were in and need to retire and began to retreat. The others who were still on the shore wanted to get into the boat belonging to Goncalo Pachicho's ship, but found themselves in extreme danger because although it had the lightest load, it was large and could not be launched, remaining stuck on dry land because the tide was in the last quarter of its ebb. So some of the men who knew how to swim, seeing danger so near at hand, threw themselves into the water and saved their lives by swimming. Others who did not know that art were forced to prepare themselves to meet their fate, and they met a sad death. 7 perished. Hmm. So the Moors. That's wild. African kings and black slaves, sovereignty and disposition of the early modern Atlantic. Coach Wild. Monte, Coach is a whole troll, man. That's so cool, people there, man. Don't let him show you in the chat, bro. Fighting the slave trade. There are numerous historical developments that shape the political and social context of enslavement and resistance to enslavement in the 18th and 19th centuries. Here I will focus on one, the internal slave trade. Yeah, that really got me rolling, bro. The rise of yo, TK just stupid. The rise of relatively powerful polities like Fula Jalon and Mariah. Fula elite decided to launch a jihad in the 1720s after the lead of Fuda Toro and the Fuda Bundu in Senegal. Even though it was successful in converting many people to Islam, the jihad also became a justification for the enslavement of the non-Islamic peoples in the area. And then now we're talking about the internal aspects of it, but I don't even know about this far, so I only got to. I might be giving them too much right now. I might need to quit sharing. Oh, that would mean the Mandingo rebel. That's where I born point up. He be trying to go Islam crazy. Yeah, all these different wars and whatnot. You be talking about the Volanta people doing raids on the Portuguese because of the slave trade. So they was getting active. It was 1777. America was a year old. Portuguese commander Ignacio Bayo reported from Bissau that he was furious that Volanta had been adversely affecting the regional flow of slaves and other goods carried by boats along Guinea-Bissau's rivers. So yeah, they was getting it to him, man. There were 500 rebellions identified in the Atlantic trade, which come from the last half of the 18th century, especially during the years of peak traffic between 1751 and 1775. You feel me? Data on shipboard revolts suggests that rebellion occurred more frequently on ships with a larger than normal percentage of female slaves aboard. Shout out to the black woman. Again, data on shipboard revolts suggests that rebellion occurred more frequently on ships with a larger than normal percentage of female slaves aboard, while the vast majority of ships that taken across the Atlantic were men, and men led the revolts and suffered higher casualties. Women seem to have played an essential supporting role. That's a fact. We can go into that too. What's a ship? A Fula named Old Mono rebelled on board a Danish a slave ship, the Clare B. Williams, aided by a local headman. They fled and established a free settlement in the mountains off the Sierra Leone coast. The community became a target for slave raiders and the residents and the escapees. In 1730, captains of the American slave ship Little George escaped, reached shore at Sierra Leone, received support from the local population, and apparently regained their freedom. I ain't gonna hold you for all the slow folk in the back. This is Pan Africanism. Goofies. The moment you got two different types of people coming together for a common cause with a shared history, that's what Pan Africanism is. It's not that deep. You don't gotta move back. You don't gotta do X, Y, and Z, some weird old mess that you just wanna nitpick and negate, like you know what I'm saying, run from and make an excuse for. Nah. It's a certain ideology, i.e. mindset, shared history, common goal. Point blank period. You wool off, I'm fool out. We gotta come together to goddamn get about the crack a joint. You feel me? Fuck the buckra. We gotta do what we gotta do. And then they got back on land, and the locals there got there helped him out too. So what you talking about, man? You feel me? Come on, man. 1769, a revolt resulted in records that identified the African name of its leader, right? The Dutch ship Genesis, whatever the fuck that Dutch shit is, had completed loaded 358 slaves and was ready to begin his voyage across the Atlantic when some of the slaves overpowered the crew, cut the anchor, and set the ship adrift. But a Dutch warship in the vicinity sent two boatloads of soldiers to recapture the ship. 10 suspected leaders were taken off the Dutch West India Company's headquarters at Elmina, the largest trading post on the West African coast. After authorities questioned three of the slaves individually, Eaton was determined to have been the leader and appears to have been the only rebel set to die. So even back then, we had to deal with some old COINTELPRO ho ass, like you know what I'm saying. You feel me? Even back then, man. Even back then, bro. This right here, body bag. Yeah, I shouldn't have had me on that side of that shit. I'd have had motherfuckers hanging up, throwing in the towel. That's wild. Like this a body bag. Mm-mm-mm-mm. Not Abraham Lincoln Decoded. This got true story and all over it, man. That's wrong. Matter of fact, we ain't even about to play with that. Was he Abraham Lincoln being black? We ain't got time for that, man. What y'all want to see? Yo, we gonna look at this warrior mother real quick, yo. Warrior mother, the Africa's warriors are the most high. I ain't looking at the chat no more, man. Y'all hell, bro. How come the Africans they come over here to help us? I just showed y'all how the women was inspiring a whole bunch of revolts. And we got Mama Laura Kofi over here. I'm a representative from the Gold Coast of West Africa, seeking the welfare of Africa's children everywhere. God called me out of Africa to come over here and tell you, His people, what He would have you to do. I travel from place to place in Africa, trying to keep from answering the call. He finally afflicted me in fearful sickness until death 3 times until I said, "Here I am." So this is a woman using God to come back on some Pan African fighting for her people job that people be complaining about, but they gonna even complain now because she used Jesus to do it. Why would I? Oh man. Okay, clearly you new to the you just got to the party. Mister, who's you? Chief Son Warrior, dog. Yo, master teacher don't want no runt with me. He's scary. If I gotta show him, prove it again, but I ain't gonna stop my build just to, you know what I mean? But stick around, get beat up a little bit. It's okay. You know what I mean? You'll be all right. Get a band-aid or whatnot, And you'll see what I'm talking about. But yeah, your master teacher don't want none with me. Somebody debate him. What? For what? He ain't on my level. Debate him for what when Rob Bourne done beat him up. Like y'all like having circular conversations. I'm good on that. I'm good on that. Right? Lord Kofi appeared in the South in 1927. The last year Garvey served in Atlanta Penitentiary. Boom. Shout out to Amy too, yo. With both of them. But yeah, man. Get this book. Set the world on fire. Must have. Yeah. If you know, you know. Y'all know I got this one. Yeah, that's a whole different bill. I'm gonna leave that one alone right there because I already see where Rob Bourne going. That man petty. Let me show y'all the. Oh shit! I ain't even about to fool with y'all. I see Chancellor Williams, John G. Jackson, George Jane. In such a way that Afrocentrics could promote a black model. Yeah, that ain't for everybody to have. Mm-mm-mm-mm. So right here, they want to talk about the whole Africans been coming over here to go tip Spears and Jai, the Mansa Musa story. And this is the Islamic scholar that was telling the story. He recorded that the Mansa had spent so much gold that his value fell in Egypt for a decade afterward. A story that is often repeated in describing the wealth of Mali Empire. All right, history. Malian historian theorized that it reached the Americas years before Columbus. See, so it's already a discrepancy in the years it was wrote as far as the Mansa Musa story. A discrepancy 37 to 38, but right here they're talking about 42 and 49. So houseway, you feel me? So yeah, that's that. And then you got to get into the whole. I'd rather just go look at it from the griot position anyway. What did the griot say? You know what I'm saying? Naturally, because Gullah Griot TV dub, but like, you feel me? But yeah, man, them dudes been beat this stuff up. So word up. I have a show for Women's History Month Sunday, and I definitely gonna be using the slave revolts on ships and how us women were actively engaged. There you go. Do that. Go for it. If you need more, just to add more ammo, let me know. Ain't no biggie. Cause yeah, I got the book, like I said, and it's a plethora of information about that's the subject matter. So yeah, that's what's up. So yeah, y'all be on the lookout for Jujitsu show during Women History Month. You know what I mean? It gotta be soon, yeah, on Sunday. You know what I mean? It closed the month out real strong, like, you feel me? Hell yeah. That's what's up. So yeah, appreciate all y'all, man. Hold on, man. Let me deal with this real quick, right? Nah, not that one. What the buddy say? What did dude say? Where he at? Nah, not twerking. I'm coming, people. I'm looking for a comment, y'all. This joint right here. You should have been tapped that. What? Like, where you been at, fool? Ain't I just show you? Man, look, man. Oh, man. I swear y'all dudes be so back of the bus. And people get upset with me for not having patience with freaking grown behind people that slow as hell. I ain't got time to be goddamn hold nobody hand, bro. Like, we here to slow and just catch up, dog. You know what I'm saying? That's it. Like I said, your boy don't want no runt with me. That boy's scary. He the reason y'all got to deal with me now. For real, low key. Shit. I'll show it one more time. Matter of fact, Sun Warrior, get up here, dog. Link in the chat. Here you go. Because I don't think I never even heard you on Nobody Panel before. I be seeing you on Not a C joint, not a coincidence joint. I be seeing you. You never pull up, as usual. And the ones that do pull up, I get in the hush mouth or make them start crying or whatnot. Can none of y'all talk with me? None of y'all got my information. Y'all information ain't on my level. Y'all barely can fucking read. At at best, I give y'all a sixth grade education overall. At best. Pull up. Let's get to it, man. Tell me why I should debate Top Cats. Bro, quit typing. Pull up. I'm not doing that. No. That's not how this shit go over here. You're not about to be goddamn thumb wrestling me, bro. Not at all. He's a motherfucking man. Act like it. Pull up. And cam up, too. Word up. Word up. Give me 1 second. I'm going to make shit fair. Lame as hell. What up? You see me? Let me come on, pull up. Let's talk. You know what I mean? Let's hash this out. Word up. Word. Cause y'all do just be typing in chats, no information. Like who is y'all? For real, who is y'all? Who is y'all, fam? Like who? Facts. He recovering. Facts. Agreed. Agreed. Ah, damn. Like who is y'all, man? All y'all do is just type. Type. I'd be wishing to see one Aboriginal outside at a function, at an event, at a political something, at a school board meeting. Give me something. Give me something. Give me something. No Diddy, yo. For real. Like, where y'all work at? Where's y'all work? I can give you a plethora of Gullah people, including myself. I don't gotta just run to somebody in my family or whatnot, which I definitely can. But I got my own shit. Word, because people just be saying shit. That dude won't want true. I'm in my lineage. Fuck your lineage, bro. What the fuck you doing? You ride on the other motherfuckers' nuts. Fuck out of here. The fuck you doing? Get off people coattail, man. The fuck? Shoot, man. Like for real. Oh man. Shit crazy, bro. Like I don't get it, yo. Motherfucker do all this fucking talking, scamming, making these bullshit ass presentations and whatnot. You know what I mean? Trying to finesse motherfuckers with the bread and shit. And they got no fucking information. And be running from me. I done got them bit, man. Look, these dudes came out. This shit hit different over here, man. 111 Truth. Hush Mouth. Smoke Signal. Hush Mouth. American Lotus. Hush Mouth. That BAP dude. I be wanting him to pull up. Tag him. It don't matter, bro. Like I want to smoke. Who the fuck is out here claiming Gullah Geechee that's saying that we ain't African? I'm outside. I got time. Let's get to it. Tag your favorite Aboriginal teacher. And tag his teacher. Tag Old World Florida. That's y'all white daddy. That's y'all Buckers daddy. You feel me? Weird shit. We'll be claiming some anti-white scholarship shit. But that's all y'all use. Make it make sense, man. Come on, bro. Come on, man. This shit crazy. Monty, let me tell you some shit about last night, dog. So last night, the dude, not a coincidence, right? He's a homie. He be beating up these Aboriginals and whatnot too. He got a nice platform and whatnot. I'm on the panel. It's this dude the dude one fake dude. I think you had left out, right? But check it. The dude, they can't spell, they can't read. You know how you got some grown people that don't know the difference between two and two, TOTOO TWO. He one of them, but his shit worse. Presence and presence. Nigga don't know the difference between if you giving the gift or if you in the same area as somebody. You fucking weirdo. Goofy. He try to call a fallacy a phallus. Whoa, no diddy, bro. Trying to be smart. You sound weird. Stop it. Juju talk about is that a scientific theory or a theory? Yeah. Agreeing with some shit. He agreeing with her, but they on opposing sides of the information. Make it make sense, bro. Nigga stupid. Man, don't even cut his name. There's only one truth, yo. There's only one truth. Only one truth. That dude name is Weird Boy, whatever the fuck, bro. 111 searcher. Let's call him 911. Word. Fuck that shit. Shit. Mm-mm. And there ain't no truth about him, man. He fool up. Ain't no truth about him. Hell no, man. Did all that crying shit. Y'all over talking me. I'm just fucking with you. Ain't that deep. But yeah, man. This shit weird, Joe. Where y'all at, bro? Not for nothing. Shit. Y'all got me on right now. Like, I got time. I might play y'all one more thing. Yeah, man, you lame as fuck, dog. Lame as hell, bro. I don't respect. Motherfucker, man, listen, bro. Psh, I ain't got time, man. I ain't got time for these dudes, man. Weird. I ain't got the patience for him, bro. At all. At all. Shit, not for nothing. Nah, it's already on my channel. I'm about to play y'all some shit that's already on my channel. But I ain't gonna do it to you. Yeah. Well, hell, when you coming, Juju? Shit. What up, Bubba?
What going on, bro?
Coolin', Bo. What's happening with you, man?
Cool, man. Hold on, let me take the YouTube off.
For sure.
All right, I'm in.
Yeah, man. What you think about it so far, man?
Oh shit, bro. I'm fucking with especially the Ron joint. You know what I mean? Anything OG talk about, you know what I mean, it's already captivating. You know what I mean? I saw what Buddy was talking about presence and present and shit. You know what I mean? Buddy a dummy, boy. Buddy a dummy.
That shit crazy, bro. Shit crazy. Yeah. Did the whole hostile retreat shit.
Boy, that's the wildest shit, man. Grammarly is a thing. I saw you saw that.
Yeah, bro. It is. Grammarly is a thing, bro. Just saying. Like, come on, man.
What's old dude name that was in here earlier? Where'd he go? Chief Sun Warrior. That's his name. Brad name need to be Glazing. Chief Glazing. Oh no.
Chief Glazing Tree. Shit.
Right.
Come on, man. That nigga weird, bro.
Chief Shits and Pants is crazy. Yo, like that nigga was in here. Also bullshit. Like you running from Top Cat to debate Top Cat. Like bro,
the fuck? Like, but you 3 years late. The fuck?
Nobody wearing that Top Cat old drunk ass. All right. We're gonna scream to the top of our voices and the microphone to be loud and be wrong. Like, boy, shut the fuck up, boy. Hope you catch an aneurysm.
That way. You at the crib, dog?
Hell yeah, I'm at the crib.
Yeah, Chief Sun-Dried Tomato. He said we Nemo, right? No. There'll be no bunny invasion over here. My chats need to be Umar approved. What was that one Booker lady? Ginger? Clubhouse? Yeah. Hell no, man. Nah, man. Nah. If we do that, coach gonna be having too much fun. We don't need that. We don't need them problems, man. Shit crazy, bro.
Cheese sun-dried tomato is hilarious. He's still in here? Where he go?
Man, he bumped out, bro. You already know. They don't want no rump, bro. They don't want no rump. They don't want a bump. They don't nothing, bro. Shit crazy, dog.
Bro, it's crazy. I got jokes today. I feel like cracking shit. Like I
That's
feel like
every day.
you
Ain't
know what I
nothing
mean?
new.
Specifically today. Today, like Good Friday, you know, it's 80 degrees outside. Yeah, I'm pissed off because the pilot got my eyes fucked up. Boy, somebody gonna get it. I can't be mad at God, but one of these Abo niggas is gonna get it.
Man, listen, bro. I be trying. I be begging. I be begging the goddamn. You feel me? Ain't no point tagging them and shit. Like I done did that. I ain't like like I ain't gonna keep doing the same shit. They not gonna pull up, bro. They not. I could tag a motherfucker. I could talk so much cash shit. You feel me? You can only do so much when you go to their platform. Cause A, it's an echo chamber. You ain't barely gonna get your goddamn thought process out. You feel me? They might fuck around, might not even let you share your goddamn screen.
So you gotta come in there and start playing the song King Paint the Color of the Winds. Like
Yo.
you gotta meet them on that level, you know what I mean? Can you paint with all the color of the wind?
I this. You hell, bro. Oh shit.
This time you go in there, it's like I come in peace and I got blankets I want to give y'all.
That part. He said I come in picture. Yo, you petty as shit, bro. Don't be doing that, bro. We got real native. Yeah, don't be chill.
I got some blankets for y'all, bro. I come in peace.
He said I come in peace, I guess.
Let's see. Let's have dinner so I can get y'all these blankets. You know what I mean?
In a cold winter too, shit. When they break all the way yet, yeah, motherfucking cold.
Nah, that'd be funny as hell. Like somebody popped up at a powwow with a car full of blankets.
I tell you, we gotta be mature, bro. You already know the OG's gonna be like, yeah, I don't need to disrespect the real natives because of the apples. Don't do that. But I'm fucking with you.
Oh shit. Oh. Oh. Oh man. Oh man. Just to bring it back to us being Gullah and be like, no, I made some quilts for y'all. It's a peace offering, bro. It's a peace offering.
That's how you meet them in the middle. We exchanging blankets for quilts, bro. Oh shit, man, that's crazy. But yeah, man, buddy did the
Oh.
whole goddamn. He did the race, man. He really did the race up out of here. I said, cam up and got to hit the link, man. Shit.
Yeah, nah, that's what they're gonna do, man. They gonna dodge it. They gonna dodge it. I don't even take them serious enough to even like want to break out a book for them people. I just want to like just crack jokes on these people, bro. Like I just want to like make these people feel stupid bad. You know what I
And
mean?
that's what I was doing that night. That shit, you know how that shit gonna go. Cause you gonna start snapping too hard, they gonna get their feeling.
Bro, when they get in the feelings, bro, it's like, all right, cool. Like I'm gonna make sure I come to y'all next powwow and I fix the Kool-Aid and see if anybody survived the next Jim Jones.
Yeah, yo, I can't even with you, bro. You said it's about the next Jim Jones, son. Bro, you hell, man. Oh shit. Hey, I feel you. Leaky got the link. I ain't gonna lie. Leaky probably had the link. The first person I sent the link to. Word up, he at work right now, but it's all gravy. But yeah, that's little bro. Shout out to that goddamn 912, yo, Savannah. What's happening?
Yeah,
Yeah,
910 to 912.
already 843 in the middle, man, for sure. And
Hell
803.
yeah. Hey, them boys,
Hey,
them boys.
I kind of got to now, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of got to now. I kind of got to now, yo. Like he done started some shit. We about to get canceled. Fuck it, bro. We out. Oh.
Hey.
Ignorant savage. I guess it must be so, but still I want to see if the savage one is me. That you don't know.
That's Sister Bethy singing.
There you go, now.
That's Sister Bethy. Oh.
You own whatever land you land on. The earth is just a dead thing you can claim. But I know every rock and tree and creature.
Has what, Pocahontas singing? Has a what? Has a yeah.
I think the only people who are people are the people who look and think like you.
That was Aboriginal power to bear.
Things you never knew, you never knew. Have you ever heard the wolf cry?
Corn moon.
Why he grinned? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain?
Can you paint with all the colors of the wind?
Can you paint with all the colors of
Oh
the
man.
wind?
Well, I am on bullshit today, boy.
Oh man. Oh man. I had to stop it, yo.
Oh,
God,
bro.
yeah.
That is hilarious, bro. That's I'm just start referencing the blue corn moon, bro.
Yo, I've been doing it. Dr. AG got me on that shit, bro. That's Clubhouse shit. I swear to God. Clubhouse season 3.
Oh man, bro. Why?
Yo. Why the bear look like Aboriginal power?
Oh, that's funny, boy.
Yo, I needed that.
So A1 is like like Miko, the little raccoon.
Facts.
That's A1.
Her name ain't Bethy and Big Juicy, bro. They said Big Juicy.
I know which was my grandfather.
Yeah, you heard about her goddamn flexing on the genealogy, bro? That shit trash, man.
I saw the whole 3-part, 4-part rundown between not a coincidence of YK Osiris. Not YK Osiris, but YK the Truth. YK the Truth. I saw all of it. You know what I mean? Her changing the born dates of her granddaddy and stuff, and she on the call like, yeah, I don't know who these people is. I don't know who these people is. I don't know.
Yo, can I ask you a question, bro?
What's up, bro?
Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon?
I know one thing. If you walk up on Sister Bethy, she definitely got a camel clutch. You know, she pulling the Popeyes to give them people hell. Excuse me. I want an extra biscuit.
Yo, you wild, bro.
What you mean I can't get the Mardi Gras mustard?
Can you imagine her at work? You know she worked for the government, bro. That shit crazy. That shit gotta be the most ratchetest, man.
Hey, no, she said, what's the name? What did she say to DeBra Bourne? She was like, I did your family research. You really can.
He was like, "What? What? What you mean you did what?" Like he was taken aback, bro.
Oh, she was like, I did your research. You gonna get up. You ain't gonna get you. You really Cherokee. You Cherokee with your family. See, Rob Bourne, rock. You know, when she about to say some bullshit, she sucked. She got that like bad stutter.
Use that rock.
She started sounding like somebody deacon. You know what I mean? Or somebody uncle when they trying to fix the car and they don't know what the fuck wrong with it. They be like, it's the alternator. It's the starter. You gotta get shit. You bring it back around to the shop and I'll get on it. You know, one of them. That's how she sound. My granddaddy was born. He was born. I don't know where he was born, but I know he was an Indian. Sister Breathy is funny.
Damn, my bad. I'm over here trying to play something off TikTok, yo, and they're making me do a whole bunch of weird shit.
Oh yeah. See,
I gotta like sign in. I just trying to click the link. Man, that's shit wild, bro.
Big Grizzly is funny.
Was she the bear then? Oh my. Was that a female bear? Oh shit.
Nah, she definitely got to be like an aardvark or something.
Said an aardvark.
Oh, I just know, bro. Everybody know what Sister Bethy, bro. Like she the woman that come in just be calling everybody sugar and baby and honey and stuff. Just, baby, come in, grab that for me and take that to my car. Grab my keys and grab that. You know what I mean? She the aunt that you gotta avoid after all the family dinners and stuff because she gonna want you to put do all the work for her and stuff. Grab my plate and put that in the trunk.
Man, that's that neighborhood cougar, bro. Don't touch that shit.
Oh, ew.
That's right. He said, yeah. Can you imagine her trying to holler at you?
That is not a cougar. That is a mountain lion.
He said big possum energy.
You know, I hadn't done this since 1977 when Al Green had dropped his last album. I believe it was The Signs of Love. It was the #1 song going.
Hold on, Monte. Hold on. What we got right here, yo?
The Gullah Geechee. There's been a huge misconception on our planet today that the Gullah Geechee come from Africa. These people even got some of the Gullah Geechee's descendants today thinking that that story is true. And we all know what I'm about to do.
Hold on, pause it real quick.
Yes.
Kev on stage really let himself go. Damn, Kev on stage let himself go.
You said Kev on stage.
Yeah, my man, like go handle the Just for Me, the Just for Men or whatever it's called. You know what I mean? Go handle that before I listen to anything you got to say, nigga. Sitting up here with that shit look like it got a chin strap attached to it.
He said Kev on stage.
But it looked like he got to clean his beard with a shampooer. A carpet shampooer.
This
nigga got to call Stanley Fingers to clean his beard.
You know how you get the armor on? They got the tire scrubber on the other end.
Boy, if you don't get your Brillo pad beard out of here, that shit look like a cut glass, nigga. fucking grumpy ass. sharp ass, hard ass beard, boy. You got other shit to worry about besides where we come from. Like, you need to worry about getting enough fucking vitamins in your diet. That hard ass beard, nigga.
It needs a tea tree oil, man.
Right, bro. You got other shit you need to worry about, dog.
Stop worrying about some motherfucker you ain't even from. The
Yeah,
fuck?
come on, Kev on stage. You know what I mean? Kev on the corner. Like, fuck out of here.
The same corner he got the glasses from.
Right.
That's the Dollar Tree joint, bro.
Bro got the shit down on his nose like he know he about to be smart. Like he got the glasses he got the glasses where niggas be having them when they read and shit. Like
What wrong with buddy, man? Oh man.
Is the Gullah Geechee. And as you can see here, the Gullah Geechee have a rich history in these lands. But due to colonization, their rich history and antiquity has been erased. Because as you...
He said antiquity?
He said antiquity. We're ancient.
What do you mean, Bo?
We're ancient. We're like the Romans. We're Greek.
The Augusta Chronicle. What? Hold on, man. Hold on.
Can see here, how could the Gullah Geechee people be from Africa when they're named after the Geechee River? As you can see here, it says the
Hold on, man. I can't be doing the dumb niggas trying to emphasize some shit like they said something. As you can see here, man, shut your goof ass up, man. Nigga fool up. As you can see here. What, man? What?
bro, this motherfucker look like a substitute teacher, bro. Substitute PE teacher, bro. Get the fuck out of here.
No, he don't, man. I ain't doing the teachers like that, man. Nah.
I'm talking about PE teachers, nigga. Like a substitute PE teacher. Want to make it line
You a PE.
Here, you got to line up here. Run to that line over there. Boy, shut your ass up.
But in his swords, right, Kev, on the corner, in his swords with Paleo-Indian societies arriving in the area around that time. They don't even claim to be these people, though. What he's trying to use don't even agree with him. They don't like these paleo. These are the real First Nation people. They don't like. I'm confused here. Put aside the beard. Put aside the glasses. Put aside the TikTok chain. You feel me? You feel me? Like the information, bro. Just don't even agree with him. And at the same time, I've already showed the Gullah people doing African culture on the Geechee River.
On the Geechee River.
You know what? I think I recall this. Earth Speaks is wild. Dr. My aunt and Unc had him on her show, and it was wild. I remember that when she was having. Did she have a young brother? I think she had a young brother about 20 something, bro, and he was cooking the elbows from TikTok, if I recall correctly. Yeah, man, that. As you can see here.
Geechee River is about 11,500 years old. The Paleo-Indians societies arriving in the area around that time. Archaeological artifacts indicate that humans have inhabited the area for at least 10,000 to 12,000 years. I'm sensing a few discrepancies. Because as you can see here.
Bruh. He do it one more time, man. Chauncey, why you try to torture us like this, dog? No Diddy. But like, yo, Chauncey put this link in the chat, man. Yo, that's crazy. Yeah,
I'm glad we got some. I'm glad he did something that I can like rip on real quick because his name is Earth Speaks. Give me a second. Let me think of something more appropriate.
Oh, he's done been called Earth Queefs. He's been, man.
That's a good one.
Yeah, that's from the Adjustment Syndicate. Yeah, man. Port City, all them brothers over there, man.
Where he from?
The dude right here?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no clue.
It was the way
As you can see here.
Here. Here.
As you can see, bro.
Somebody's lying. Somebody. Go ahead.
Earthquakes. There's a queef emoji. I did. Yo, that's wild. I didn't even know it was a queef emoji.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey, Doja, don't he look like a PG battle rapper right now?
Bro.
Welcome to Ultimate Proving Grounds. In this corner, we have Earthquakes. He brings to you a best delivery.
He started his round off, as you can see here.
Oh man.
Oh shit, bro. That's wild, man. But not for real, man.
Yeah, I bet he's
I'm
still
not
watching
sure.
wrestling. He look like a nigga that watches wrestling.
I imagine I can't see my cursor right now. I got a red. I don't think I can see it. But if you look about 2 inches to the left of the gray spot in the beard, if you can see here, that's a fucking T-Move chain.
Bro, that nigga's this ain't gonna break, bro. One hard sneeze, that chain gonna break.
Facts, he is a fake John the Don, bro. He remind me of a bootleg, a great value ARP.
Yeah, but he walk in the beauty supply store like, give me the whole shelf.
Yo, baby, yeah, it's great.
I want the whole shelf. Stop playing with me. I want the whole shelf, all of it, all the jewelry. He be telling girls like, girl, you know, I'm gonna take you on the shopping spree real quick. I'm gonna let you pick out whatever jewelry you want.
Go right to Forever 21.
Claire.
The Geechee River drains.
She be like, I thought we was going to get jewelry. He turned right by the counter, as you can see here.
Here we have the jewelry. One for $5, 2 for 10, 3 for 15. I'm balling today.
Everything.
Gotta get ready for the powwow.
Gotta get ready for the powwow. It's crazy. You gotta get all the copper.
Bro, when you know at Party City, bro, he walk into Party City, they already know they got all the feathers and stuff waiting for him in section. He to the side for him. They're like, Queen, you back.
Queen,
we missed you, Queen. We missed you, bro. We got all the feathers right here. We saved you all the party feathers.
Oh man.
He be telling niggas to go to Party City and use his discount. Like, yeah, just tell them to put it on my tab.
That's wild, bro. Oh man. Hold on. You halfway through.
For anybody who doesn't know, the Atlantic Ocean is a saltwater body of water. And as you can see here,
hold on.
He said, in case you didn't know, the Atlantic Ocean is a salt body of water.
If you can see. Oh God.
Oh, that boy dumb, boy.
You can't make this up. Why he fool up like this, bro?
Nigga, idiot, bro.
He said, as you know. See,
oh shit. If you ain't know, the ocean got salt in it.
You can see. Oh my God.
That shit surprised him. That shit...
He didn't know.
He didn't know, bro.
He didn't know.
Oh. He was surprised they got salt in the ocean.
That nigga thought he said something, bro.
Oh.
Yo,
Oh
Pac,
God,
yo.
As you can see. Oh, bro, that shit got me dying over here, nigga.
Yo.
That shit got me dying, boy. That nigga. You didn't know. Nigga, you the only one that didn't know.
Oh, shit.
Water, body of water. And as you can see here, the Geechee River is a freshwater river. And as you can see here, that freshwater river happens to start from a freshwater spring in North America. And as you can see here,
Hold on. Hold on. Oh, you can't see my cursor. As you can see here. Why does he have the headphones over the hoodie, bro?
Come on, bro. This nigga look like his palms are sweaty. These weak arms are heavy. He's vomiting on the sweater already. Arms spaghetti. I told you, bro. He looked like the frustrated battle rapper for real, bro.
Yo, he do like a bootleg proof.
That's what I'm talking. Come on, old Papa Doc ass nigga.
He's still just like this 2002.
Bro, I bet that hoodie is an itchy.
He be like, as you can see here.
Yo, word bond, son. Word bond, son. You see here?
Oh man.
that river services in river happens to start from a freshwater spring in North America. And as you can see here, that river services a lot of agriculture around that area. So I don't know why you would be calling anybody African American when Africa don't got nothing that looks like this. And Africa didn't even see wild rice until after 1492.
All right. What's the claims he just made? Rice in Africa. And, okay, same thing. The rice fields in West Africa, right?
Yeah, bro. But he said that there is a spring that creates enough water for the Geechee River to flow down to the Savannah River to flow down to the Atlantic Ocean. I'm trying to figure out what was the point of like talking about the salt in the ocean and the fact that the river is a freshwater river, because like, correct me if I'm wrong, those waters are considered brackish in the low country, which means that there are traces of salt, in there, right? Which is like, I don't think he read what he thought he was reading.
No, but as you can see here,
this right here, nigga, this is right here.
yeah, right here, commonly known as African rice, is one of the two domesticated rice species. It was first domesticated and grown in West Africa around, how many years ago is that? My eyes fucking up. I can't see.
That would be longer than 1492.
Oh, okay. Should I go further? No Diddy?
Yeah. Make him take that. No Diddy.
The This nigga stupid, bro. I tell you, hell, bro. Chill, man. All right, so go, boom. He said that they don't have those over here.
That we don't stop.
That part, right? So this is what a similar dike, Hampton Plantation. Nah, for real.
No, bro, I'm just laughing because like this shit is a body bag, dog. Like,
Right here, we have a similar dike in Hampton Plantation. Where's this at? God damn. What would you?
oh, McClellanville. Hey, shout out to the crib. Yeah.
Heck, bro. Like, I'm Doja and shit, but my grandma, her maiden name is McClellan. You know what I mean? And that shit, you know, for sure. Look, Santee, Charleston. Come on, man. Like, these people talking about shit they ain't no shit about, man. Talking about where's this shit? Come on. Look, so check it. The Portuguese accounts speak of the Falupa, Jola, Landuma, Biafada, and Banique growing rice. Andre de Armada wrote about the dike systems used for rice cultivation from which modern West African rice dike systems are descended. Right? And then those people from the rice coast. Do I got to show the rice coast? I might need to. It's okay. Here we go. Senegal. Carabon, Senegal. Dikes protect the rice paddy fields from salt water, the irrigation schemes, the freshwater layer off the high tide. Come on. Hold on. Similar delta cultivation techniques were used going back to at least the 15th century. As you can see here.
Body bag. Body bag.
African rice was brought to the Americas with the who? Arriving in Brazil probably when?
It made it to the U.S. when?
Right? That shit crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro. Like, again, I'm trying to figure out what was the point of him bringing up the rivers and shit.
Here you
like,
go. You said something, so I'm going to go ahead and let you show and prove real quick. The tolerance of the African rice for brackish. Did you say that earlier? Water meant it could be grown on coastal deltas. As it was in where?
West Africa. Like, brackish water, bro. Like, if you from here, you know what that brackish water look like as opposed to shit that ain't brackish. You know what I mean? You know that sweet tea water when you see that sweet tea water.
Facts, bro. Go ahead and kick it, man. Tell them how that shit is, man. I might try to find this book real quick. I might. It depends if I.
Hold on. So, okay, run that joint back, bro. Can you go to the part where he talk about the river? Because I'm really trying to figure out his argument. Like, I don't understand it. Like, he's bringing up the fact that the Savannah River is freshwater river, but like most rivers that run out to the sea, they're freshwater.
We gonna take it from the tippy top.
And another one. This time, the Gullah Geechee. There's been a huge misconception on our planet today that the Gullah Geechee come from Africa. These people even got some of the Gullah Geechee's descendants today thinking that that story is true. And we all know what I'm about to do. This is the Gullah Geechee. And as you can see here,
this is a dumbass. See here? Play with her. Fuck wrong with that nigga, man?
The Gullah Geechee have rich history in these lands. But due to colonization, their rich history and antiquity has been erased. Because as you can see here, how could the Gullah Geechee people be from Africa when they're named after the Geechee River? As you can see here, it says the Geechee River is about 11,500 years old, with Paleo-Indians societies arriving in the area around that time. Archaeological artifacts indicate that humans have inhabited the area for at least 10,000 to 12,000 years. I'm sensing a few discrepancies.
Hold on. We got a person want to join the panel. What's going on? Willie Daniels.
Gullah, what up?
What's happening? Peace to you.
I'm trying to turn my camera off. This motherfucker tripping.
He booted himself out. Agreed. One had nothing to do with the other. As far as the Geechee people in the Ogeechee River, you know, even certain words can exist in two separate cultures without contact with each other. You feel what I'm saying? It doesn't mean one got it from the other or whatnot. You feel me? You got brother Willie back on. Peace to you.
Peace, Gullah. What's happening? What's happening,
Cooling, man.
man?
Cooling. Everything all right with you, man?
Man, I'm good. I just had to join the party. Y'all in here laughing too much. y'all up in here laughing too much. I had to come in here and join the party.
I feel that. I feel that, man.
Hey, where you find this corny TikTok thing from?
TikTok, brother. Unfortunately, this dude got a huge following on TikTok, man, and he's a flat earther. Cause unfortunately, man, some of our people, man, they just like feel good stories. They don't know no better, and then they hear somebody that just sound convincing, and they don't know no better. They just rock with this shit. And dude got a huge following. He a flat earther. He say we never like to translate the slave trade ain't happened. You see what he's saying right here about the Gullah Geechee folk. You feel me? Let him tell it. We always been here. The slave trade ain't happened, and the Indians ain't the Indians. They some Mongoloids who goddamn came over here on some Chinese shit or something, bro. Shit crazy, man.
Bro, this is why we stay in the predicament we stay in. Just because of what these clowns is doing to us. Our own is doing it to us.
That's what I'm saying.
Cancer.
Bro.
Yeah, cancer eating cancer.
Mm-hmm.
The hell?
That shit's sad, man.
It's crazy because I'm listening to dude. He keeps talking about, what did he just say?
The Ogeechee River, like as you can see here, like what, bro?
Right. I'm like, my man, would you shut up? I guess that's why they keep me blocked on their channels. Because I could try to go on their channels. They got me automatically blocked. I can't comment. I can't hit the link. I can't do nothing.
Mm-hmm. I'm the same way at Top Cat channel. I showed my very first YouTube video, brother. I made it because of Top Cats, man. We're supposed to have a debate. I went over there. He did some sucker jive. Didn't want to show my screen. We just sitting there arguing back and forth. It got goofy for me after a minute, so I just dipped. You feel me? Fucked it. Like it wasn't even no debate. He wouldn't share my screen, right? So I showed and proved it on my very first YouTube video. You feel me? And ever since then, dude, you know, on that weird got a, I guess, I don't know, got a vendetta or some shit with the Gullah folk, but it is what it is, man. Them people is weird, bro. But they won't step to me.
But when he first hit the scene, he was Gullah.
That's what he said. That's what he mouth say.
That what he mouth. That what he mouth say.
That's what he mouth say.
Listen, bro, I was listening. I was laying across the couch when he first popped up. Oh, I want to say it was Sinetas or something.
It was.
And he said he was Gullah. And I'm like, wait, hold on, let me sit up. What, bro? Did he say?
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna keep it funky with you. He was around, like he first popped up on Sarnetta, and he got introduced to Rob Bourne and shit. Then that brought him over to the Each One Teach One. He was getting beat up. Like at first, he really wasn't on the Abbo job. He was more like a student type shit, but he was on some like infiltration. That's why I call him COINTELPRO. Infiltrated, got some information about Richard Allen, Paul Cuffey. You know what I mean?
He slid in on that flat earth bullshit. I was peeping game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. And then they just take the information, flip it, like make it grotesque, the most disrespectful thing with it, and they just run, bro. And yeah, we got these people like this and all these weirdos, man.
I just, for me, it's somebody that talk too convincing remind me of a preacher. So I ain't trying to hear that.
Yeah,
I ain't even
hustler type. Yeah, they trying to get over on you.
And I remember I was about 13, 14 years old. I was in Detroit. You won't know where the street is, but Chris do. I was on Grand River and Hubble. And a dude was selling some jewelry in the jewelry cleaner. And he played me. He talked so cool, so smooth about it. I was like, this jewelry gotta be real. I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna go pawn it and double my money. I gave dude $400. at 4 when I was at 13 years old, you know how much money that was to me?
A lot.
But I was like hitting the Mega Millions. I had went home and got my money because I had been hiding from my mama. So I bought that jewelry and went to the pawn shop. My man was like, bro, I hope you didn't buy this from my man that had it in the jewelry cleaner. At that point, I never trust nobody with no slick talk with me again, ever in life.
Yeah,
Nobody.
And you see how he coming off all like you could tell it's Fugazi. You
But
see
look
here.
Look at him, dude. Come on, Gullah.
He said, "Look at him."
For that.
Look at that's a crazy face.
Most people with intelligence, they carry themselves on a higher level.
Oh
I'm gonna say it one more time. Most people with some intelligence, you ain't gotta have a whole lot, just a little bit. They carry themselves on a different level.
Agreed.
I bet ain't nobody that's been on one of your on the panels that hang around us walk around smelling like fish grease.
Fish grease.
I'm keeping it 100.
Yeah, man. That's like he look.
They hide you like a mug, boy. They hide
He looked like COVID.
Look at those glasses, though. Come on, man. Like you come on, y'all.
Only thing he missing is food and the beard. That's the only thing that missing.
Those are definitely the deacon glasses. Those are the this may be my last time glasses. Maybe last time, I don't know.
Cornell West.
Let me put the words down here. Let me see. Let me put it right here so I can see it.
And then when y'all was cooking Big Juicy, man, I was in the shower dying laughing.
Big Juicy.
I'm like, they got Big Juicy on the rotisserie right now, boy. It's all type of shit coming out. This motherfucker smoking. She was my cousin, but I couldn't.
Wait, who Big Juicy?
Betty.
Big Juicy. Me and Gullah was on that.
Oh, man, I call her that's Virginia Slim.
Tell about that. If you look at them arms, you go and look at one of her videos and watch how them NFL fullback arms get the flapping around. You know she a super heavyweight.
She got Devontae Leach arms, Monte.
Oh man. I remember that one video when she went to go try to get her diplomas down off the wall.
She stood on the couch.
And she stood on the couch. And when she put them arms up, all you saw was just arms moving up under that shirt. I said, Lord have mercy.
Lord Jesus.
If she fall back just a little bit, the first thing to go is the wig. The wig hitting the floor before she hit. That heavy ass hair helmet she be wearing. That shit look like a middle linebacker helmet, boy. I know that wig heavy.
She got the Ray Lewis Terminator helmet.
That shit probably smell like Raid in the summertime.
That shit crazy, man.
Oh man, shout out to her hell helmet though. That's funny.
You see here, like, yeah, this motherfucker kicking this weird shit, bro. Hold on.
Inhabited the area for at least 10,000 to 12,000 years. I'm sensing a few discrepancies. Because as you can see here, it says the Geechee River drains into the Atlantic Ocean. For anybody who doesn't know, the Atlantic Ocean is a saltwater body of water. And as you can see here, the Geechee River is a freshwater river. And as you can see here, that freshwater river happens to start from a freshwater spring in North America. And as you can see here, that river services a lot of agriculture around that area. So I don't know why you would be calling anybody African American when Africa don't got nothing that looks like this. And Africa didn't even see wild rice until after 1492. As you can see here in this receipt. So were the Gullah Geechee named after the Ogeechee River, or was the Ogeechee River named after the Gullah Geechee? Because it's very obvious that someone created that river, and it sounds like it's the Geechee. Put some respect on their name. Peace to the gods and the goddesses.
Shut the fuck up.
But the irony of telling people to put respect on their names while disrespecting
You
our
feel
names
me?
is fucking crazy. Yo, share my
Right.
screen, bro, because this is hold on, let me share my screen. Because this right here is going to show, you know what I mean? What exactly the fuck I was talking about earlier. Hold on real quick. Boom.
There it is.
See at the top.
Zoom in a little bit. Hit control and then zoom in with the mouse. Like scroll up with the mouse wheel. Control.
I'm on the Mac. Hold on.
Oh shit. It'll be there you go. Yeah, it'll be there you go. Yeah.
All right. So if you peep here, right? He was talking about just the way that the water looks and stuff like that. He showed the landscape of a rice field and why it was looked that way and all that. He was like, the Africa don't look like this and da 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 da. But people don't understand that the reason why that rice field looked like that is because Africans had the unique ability to figure out how to handle the irrigation that would best channel the tide, right? That could help us capture the stuff, because rice had to be completely covered. It had to be covered in water at all times. Dry rice does not work. In order to keep stuff there, to contain the water, to keep it there in a swampy like way or a brackish or marshy way, they created these walls. They created like sea gates, and all of these like extensive practices that would be used to change the complete landscape of North Carolina, South Carolina, and Georgia. If you fly over the areas in like those states, especially the low country, it's completely different than anywhere else you see. And the reason why is because we toiled in those areas to make it what's the word I'm looking for? To make it suitable for rice growth and production. If you zoom in here, if you look here, it says despite the research, considerable research, little is known about early rice production techniques or even sites. Some wet rice may have been grown from the start, but scholars generally agree that the first rice crops were produced dry, that is, without irrigation and on relatively high ground. Throughout its history in South Carolina, most rice cultivation took place in the low country, but production was distributed quite unevenly within this region. By the 1720s, a rice industry had begun to develop. Production became better established and systematic, and cultivation relocation from high ground to inland freshwater swamps where rudimentary water control mechanisms such as impoundments could be employed. After 1750, the locus, that should be the focus of production, shifted again. This time to drain swamps on the adjacent to South Carolina major tidal rivers. The so-called rice zone, which was to constitute the heart of the low country rice industry, developed within narrow geographical and hydrological limits. Basically saying they found ways to move as the earth changed, as the landscape changed geographically. They found ways to use the tide waters that came from the Waccamaw, the Santee, Cooper, Ashley, Combahee, and Savannah rivers in particular. So, and we can also extend that to the Ogeechee River. So the Geechee people on the Ogeechee River doing the rice stuff, right, is not Native American stuff. That's all I'm saying. You know, like
is the science behind this rice stuff that shows that it came from a place that wasn't native to here. Because this stuff didn't just grow on its own. This stuff was cultivated and developed with technology.
That's a big fact. That's a big fact, Joe. Dope shit. I'm about to share something real quick. Hell yeah, I'm glad you did that. Cause you
I
right
believe
on.
they called that a body bag on his argument about the river, right?
As you see here, you already know.
Yeah.
Check this, right? Rice fields for wildlife history, management, recommendations, and regulatory guidelines of South Carolina's coastal impoundments. Right? As you see here, Savannah River rice field. Right? Talking about the fuck. Again, the dikes and everything. Influence how it influenced the low country. Rice culture on the Geechee near Savannah, Georgia. This is the same picture I was showing y'all in the museum, as you see here. The African. Me and Monte just showed y'all all the shit from the West African part. We show the same people, right, from the same cultures, just doing it over here, from the same areas. You feel me? Where did the Native American till they land till for the rice like this? Can you show me this pre-African arrival here for the Native American culture? Like where it at? Where is it at? Right here, few landscapes bear the vestiges of an agricultural empire the way rice culture has influenced the low country. Dikes, quarter drains, and rice field trunks are some of the unique features of rice culture along the coast of South Carolina. When viewed from the air, like Monte was just talking about, rice fields appear as a series of straight and parallel creeks and dikes, an intricate geometrical puzzle that evokes the feelings of the nozzle lines and food. These features remind us that an entire landscape was transformed into a large hydrological pump designed for the planting and harvesting of one crop, rice. While rice culture in low country is now relegated to history, these managed wetland landscapes are now playing an integral role in the conversation of the low country. These historic rice field slave created systems from the 18th and 19th centuries are being used as tools for conservation in the 20th and 21st centuries. You feel me? Yeah, bro. Like what? Gotta make it make sense, yo. Gotta make it make sense. Right here, Gullah folk, not no Native Americans, not the Native Americans, bro. Like make it make sense, bro.
Where do you get words like fauna from? Right?
Oh,
Like,
I meant to show that shit too. Go ahead. Hell yeah.
like, where do you get the fauna from? Where do you get the sweetgrass basket from? Right? Like all of that comes from African like technologies, right? Like the whole concept of like rice production came from African technologies of using the wind to take the husk away when you toss it, right? With the fauna, right? Brushing it up in the pest and the pedalist, right? Like those folks that are talking this bullshit, right? And like acknowledging that rice culture is a part of Geechee culture don't understand that the white people directly went to Africa specifically for the rice knowledge that those people had. They had entrepreneurship like goals or whatever. They wanted to make money. It was an industry for them, right? Like you go to where you consider people to be experts for, especially if you're gonna get it for no labor costs, right? Like just thinking like corporate wise, business wise. That's what they were doing. These people are stupid. You mean to tell me if these people were already here, they had that knowledge, why would you go? Yeah, why would you waste money in putting up like a front and act and like creating these ship manifests and these journey documents and these logs and stuff to talk about your expeditions over there? Like why would you go through all that trouble if you already had these people here? You just faked it.
Shit crazy, bro. Shit crazy.
It don't make any sense.
Where's the Aboriginal in any of this? Where's the Aboriginal?
And how do we get the word again? How do we get the word fauna?
Thank you.
That don't sound like nothing that I've heard around here.
In Africa, the men were the primary basket makers. In America, both men and women made baskets. And then we can just with that sentence right there, all we gotta do is go to the Penn Center, which I done showed this book I don't know how many times, and we gonna see all the men teaching all the elders. God, right here. God, all I do is scroll down. Here we go. Literally, like we got the. I know where I know where this come from. It's out the Penn Center book. You feel me? Like I got it. As you see here. Hey, Mate, check
Yeah.
this. If there was a useful function in which a basket could be used, one was created for that purpose. Men made large outdoor work baskets, such as a storage bin, picking baskets, and large rice cleaning baskets, known as a who?
Fauna.
Known as a who?
Fauna.
Shout out to Jalen, man. You feel me? Baskets, and women made functional baskets for the home, such as bread trays, sewing boxes, and the going to the market basket, just to name a few. You feel me? So where's the Aboriginal? Make it make sense, yo. Make it make sense, yo. Shit crazy, man. Let me see something. Can I show? I got one more thing. Boom. Let's see if I can do it from there.
I got a source on I got a source on the faunas too.
All right, go ahead. I'm gonna let this go. Go ahead. It's ready when you are.
Okay, hold on. Let me get back to the joint. Oh, where did it go? Where did it go? There it is. Boom. Here.
Mm-hmm. You up?
Wide. What is a fauna basket, or as they put fauna? A fauna basket, wide winnowing baskets, also known as faunas, were the earliest and the most important type of coiled basketry made by who? Africans in North America.
Mm-hmm.
For the introduction of rice in the late 1600s to well into the 20th century, fauna baskets were used to separate rice grains from husk. Pounded grains of raw rice were planted in a fauna and tossed into the air and dropped from one basket into another. The wind blew away the shaft. The rice was ready for cooking. Faunas were also used to carry food and even cradle babies while their mothers worked in the fields. So, like, bro, the fauna is a part of our culture, right? Like, it is a symbol. People talk about the sweetgrass baskets all the time, but like, no, that's the aspect of it. But these faunas is literally what sustained people, right? Like, that's like where food and stuff came from. Like, how we were able to protect ourselves and do all of that while our babies out in the field with us. Like, you put them in the fauna, like there's all kinds of predators in the rice field,
Mm-hmm.
snakes and all kinds of other stuff, right? So, like, yeah. I just don't understand how a motherfucker could be like, yeah, the Geechee were rice makers and rice people or whatever, blah, 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 blah. But then this fauna basket is an important part of rice culture and the technique, and don't understand like how, oh, yeah, this came from Africa. Like, straight up.
Shit, wow, bro. You gotta make it make sense, man. This shit's sad.
You know what I mean? Like, look, bro, like it vessels of memories right here. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Vessels of memories. On both sides of the Atlantic Ocean, the art of basketry continues to be passed down from generation to generation. In the Low Country, as in many parts of Africa, virtuoso basket makers invent forms, experiment with new materials, and perfect the techniques they have learned from their parents and grandparents. A child begins by sewing the bottom of a basket, while an older relative builds up the sides, pointing out how to give the basket shape and strength. Through this process, certain baskets evoke memories of loved ones and linked generations. That don't sound like some Pocahontas shit to me.
You know what? Don't make me do it. Don't you make me do it.
That don't sound like paint with the colors of the wind.
Make me do it. That's my new closeout, bro. I'm sorry. That's my new closeout, man. Oh shit. And I'm gonna still do the Nazi joint too. But yeah, that shit classic right there.
Come on now, like that shit is like, bro, it's so much shit that just points to us being from Africa that like I don't know why you even come up here and try to like drop that bullshit minute and 30-second little TikTok, boy. You know what I mean? Like just some critical thinking would easily just be like, oh yeah, maybe I should shut the fuck up.
Maybe if I was smart, but he ain't smart.
You know what I mean, bro? He better off claiming the Lumbees are real black people that they just what's the word I'm looking for? Misidentified, or you know what I mean?
Classified.
Yeah, they reclassified the Lumbees and now they not black no more. They took away, you know what I mean? He better off making that argument about like the Halawasa ponies or somebody. But
Yeah.
like, bro, leave us out of it, bro. It's too much documented history. We've been studied too many times, extensively by too many people, actual fucking scholars. All right, like too much, bro. It's too documented. They come over to our culture and try to fuck with it.
Shit sad, yo. Can you see that? I'm sharing from a different screen this time. Yeah, all right, we up. So boom, the African origins. My fault. As you see here, the African origins of rice cultivation in the Americas, right? And I mean, this book right here is a body bag to this whole talking point. Kelly, this dude Earth Queef said that there's no the whole rice thing is not African and whatnot. Rice origins and indigenous knowledge out of Africa, rice culture and African continuities, right? This was woman's work. Even the way they put work is some Gullah shit. You feel me? African rice in the Atlantic world. We can really just I can just go to these pages and whatnot, but this is just some real life shit. But like I don't gotta get too in depth. It's not needed for no Earth Queef. You feel me? We don't beat them up just using wiki. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Just using the state of South Carolina encyclopedia.
Yeah.
Right. It just simple sites, bro. Yeah, you gotta dig deep, but it's there if you wanted to. All right.
Sure.
Like of all the cultures to fuck with, why ours?
Why? Why? The most African of the African in the Americas. Why?
Why? Like, come on,
In
bro.
North America, why? Like, why?
I mean, bro, we are literally the connection between the Caribbean, like Africa, and here. Like, we're the connection between all three. Like, why would you fuck with that particular group of niggas?
What Ron say? Jamaica's, Haiti, all the islands and shit, bro. Like, why? It makes no sense. We the bridge type shit, you know? And the whole, great migration and shit, the culture got dispersed type shit. So motherfuckers, even in Cali right now, got some fucking carryover, some retention that's African based type shit through all these fucking years or whatnot. You feel me? Whether it be a fucking basket name or some type of fucking intangible culture that's carried over. You feel me?
Like, my question is, who the fuck is growing collars in California? But them niggas always talk about collars and shit. What Snoop say? Getting funky on that ass like an old batch of collard greens.
Yeah.
Who growing collars in California?
Oh, done with Monte, bro. Like an old batch of collard greens.
That's what Snoop said. And bro, first time I heard Snoop say that shit, I said, "How the fuck you know what collars is, nigga?"
Hold on, what? They now trying to go after us Afro Creoles? They trying to say that y'all Aboriginal too? They trying to make everybody Taino? What going on? Yo, that's wild. That's fucking wild, man. But yeah. So what you do then, Barry, you come on, feel free. Anytime you want to come on, you tell us about your culture and whatnot. You feel me? We can build bridges, share history. You know what I'm saying? Just get the information out, Because we ain't going for it. I know you ain't neither. You feel what I'm saying? Cali ain't go for you. You want to talk about some black history in California with some real black history. They trying to claim that the Aboriginals was out there. There was a debate this past weekend, I think, and I forgot who. I was smoking. I was smoking the shit, but it was the top. It was Lucky and somebody. But talking about the Was it smokes? It was Lucky and Smoke Signal, bro. Lucky and Smoke Signal, dog. About the black Indians in California, bro. Smoke got I never saw somebody silent for the first round for like 7 minutes. He didn't say a goddamn thing, bro. Shit was crazy. Shit crazy, man. Remember
Wait,
that?
they had a debate about the Indians in California.
Yeah, the black Indians of California.
Bro, what was the one dude's name? It was like AJ Morgan or something like that.
I know he the one that was a self-proclaimed junkie. I know. I think you got it. It was that's facts. Yeah, it was him. He was on Clubhouse too.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, I'm originally from Oklahoma, but I moved to California. But yeah, I got land. I go to my powwows all the time. It's like, all right, bro. We've been seeing you on here and on Instagram and on Clubhouse and shit, and I ain't never seen you post no pictures from a fucking powwow.
Bruh, that part. They don't be outside, man. They don't. They really don't. Shit, not for
I ain't
nothing.
seen you do not one ring dance.
Right. They probably don't even know the Pocahontas movie word for word.
But still I cannot see the savage one is me. How can there be so much that you don't know? You don't know.
But I should sample this song.
You really should, bro. You really should.
Think you own whatever land you land on. The earth is just a dead thing you can claim.
That's how Betty feel about people's ancestors.
Hold on.
You claim whatever ancestors you land on.
What did you just say?
So run that part back. Listen to the lyrics. She said, "You think you can claim whatever land you just land on?" That's how Sister Betty treat her ancestors. That's how Sister Betty does her genealogy.
But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name. You think the only people who are people are the
Shout out Aboriginal Power.
who look and think like you.
Sister Betty.
But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things.
It was a woman. That is Beffy.
Oh, that is Betty. That's Betty.
That Beffy Shan. American Isness.
Can you sing with all the voices?
You know what's ironic?
What's happening?
Where the Pocahontas story takes place, what was their major crop that they grew?
Tobacco. Damn. Oh, man, she over here smoking a carton a week. That's Newport, Marlboro, name of slave ships. And she talking about where the slave ships, bitch, in your lungs.
In your lungs. Shout out Virginia Slim.
That shit wild, bro.
Bro, she definitely strikes me as the type that thinks she too bougie to smoke a Marlboro.
Not for nothing, she probably smoked full flavor.
I'm weak, bro. You know she chased it with wood tip line, black and mouse.
Not the wide.
Wood tip too, bro. She's wood tip. She got strong lung.
With all the colors of the wind. Come run the hidden pine trails of the forest. Come taste the sun-sweet berries of the earth. Come roll in all the riches all around you. And for once, never wonder what they're worth. The rainstorm and the river are my brothers. The heron and the otter are my friends.
Hey, you know what's crazy? If Walter Plecker was a descendant from John Smith.
Wait, are these the reclassified Indians that they like to claim?
I believe so. Who the fuck is this? What Aboriginal gonna be this right here? This 111 Truth. Is this Truth?
Yeah, that's
One searcher. Oh, otter
That
ass
nigga's an
nigga.
otter. Oh, otter ass nigga.
Fucking badger ass wanna be there.
That nigga a beaver.
In a circle, in a hoop that never ends. Even the sycamore grows
I'm telling you, bro. Like,
down.
I don't believe nobody, like none of these Aboriginal people, like, until they start coming up with real Indian names. Like, I ain't believe be creative.
Oh shit.
What, copper skinned?
This is old
Did you peep
world
that?
Florida and BAP.
Did you peep that? Hey,
Yeah,
did you peep
copper skin. Hell yeah. They're already back.
bro? The Abos hear this song and be like, yo, she preaching, bro. She snapping.
We need to sing with all the voices of the mountain.
Can you paint with all the
You can own the earth and still all you'll own is earth until you can paint with all the colors of
Look at old world Florida and Aboriginal power.
Bro, this is their lift every voice and sing.
This is the Aboriginal anthem. The Afro national anthem.
Oh man, they put their hands over there. No, they don't. They put they put their hands over the heart. Yeah.
They put their hands up on their third eye.
They got to put a feather in their left hand and put their hand over their heart.
Oh, shit. The Afro national anthem is the one, bro. Oh shit. Fucking old world Florida and fucking BAP or AP, whoever the fuck. Who's the motherfucker that got the refund from that Betty want the refund back from? That's that nigga. She needed them 2 packs back. She was like, hell no, they 2 for $13. I need that fucking $20 back. She got 2 packs of cigarettes in the goddamn boneless wings out of 7-Eleven.
Hey, nah, you know, Sister Betty used to sell DVDs back in the day.
I won't put it past her.
She was definitely the DVD seller in the neighborhood. I got that new Tyler Perry. Wow. I can do bad by myself. I got it. You get 1 for 10, 2 for 20.
But shit, damn, yo, we been on for that damn 3.5 hours. It's almost 6 o'clock, yo. Damn. Hey, that time flew. I appreciate you. Word up. Hold on. Don't go nowhere. Do not go nowhere.
Years after you get free, you still getting fucked out of job and shot at by police. You see what I'm saying? This guy gets it. I like him. He's getting angry. Angry is good. Angry gets shit done. You shed tears for Kumpe and Nancy, and here he is telling you, you are staring down the barrel of 300 years of subjugation, racist bullshit, and heart disease. He is telling you there is one goddamn reason you shouldn't go up there right now and slit the throats of every last one of these Dutch motherfuckers and set fire to this ship.
mana ugbo mmele ga-agba ọkụ ndị niile ga-anwụ.
You already dead, asshole. At least die a sacrifice for something worthwhile. Let the motherfucker burn. Let it all
Yes, sir.
No, South Carolina in the place. You heard that boy cracking his teeth a little bit too.
Already. Shout out to that brother Orlando, man. He get it in, bro. Dead ass.
South Carolina up.
You heard up. Rock with him the long way. You know what I'm saying? But shit, y'all. It's about 6 o'clock. I gotta go eat. I'm starving like Marvin now. You know what I mean? Appreciate everybody coming through, y'all. I don't want to start naming names because I don't want to forget nobody. You feel me? Everybody that came through and interacted, supported, even if you ain't typing the chat, appreciate you. On your way out, please hit the like button for a brother. This one of my favorite shows so far, man. I appreciate y'all, man. We turned up on that one, man. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all share this joint, man. Shit, not for nothing. I'm free this weekend, so we might be right back at it tomorrow. Same time. You feel what I'm saying? Zane, no problem, man. Appreciate y'all, man. Again, subscribe. Each one teach one. Black Brown Table. Not a coincidence. And not a coincidence 2.0. Mossy Warrior Clan. Chris MVP Harris, yo. You know what I mean? Those brothers and people, you know, are getting information out on some real job. You know what I'm saying? No sucker ish. You feel me? Other than that, we gone, man. Appreciate y'all. Y'all be safe. Black power, y'all.
Mama say, Mama side, Mama Makusai to all my Indians.
You hell. And as you see right here.